Jason, talk.
He's muted. On stream anyway.
Oh, look at that, I'm muted.
That'll do it.
Nice.
That will do it. Alright, so who wants to, there you go.
Just before we go, being Anzac Day, I think,
Cool.
just put a little shout out there, lest we forget, for Anzacs.
Shall we have a moment of silence?
Nah.
Nah? Okay.
I'm just kidding. Are we going to have a moment of silence? Jason,
Sweet.
why don't you mute your microphone? Everyone mute your microphone and talk. Everyone mute your microphone in a moment of silence and then tell everyone about your week.
Yeah.
Ready? Go.
Okay, I think that'll do.
Yeah.
True
Yes.
meaning of Abba Day.
Yeah, I was just screaming dead air in my head.
Yeah, but you know.
As long as there's no lip readers in the chat, I think I got away with all the crimes I just talked about.
Ah, well,
Yes.
excellent. Good for you. Well, who would like to do a recap?
I would like to say I'm just having a nice gunfire breakfast in honor of our brothers.
Excellent. Excellent.
What's that?
Black coffee with a little bit of gunpowder in it. Gives it a bit of kick.
I prefer the coffee royale myself, but that's coffee with rum.
Yeah.
Much preferable.
It's actually an Irish coffee, but it's black, so it's, you know, there ain't that many black people in Ireland.
And on that note,
Yep.
You
Recap.
know.
Recap. Who wants to do it? I'll do it if no one wants to, but who wants to?
go
We
for it.
Built a shrine.
Build a shrine.
Um,
I think one of you did.
No, I built a
Yeah.
shrine. That was the week before.
Taiji received a letter from Akak, which he kept to himself to the very end of the episode.
Wasn't even a letter, it was direct verbal instructions.
So basically, in Effie's opinion, we had a lovely shopping episode last episode. And then at the end, we went for a nice walk.
I love it.
Fantastic.
So we went shopping, did a lot of shopping.
Yep.
Got a heap of stuff that we needed. Taiji spoke to his god to try and get Kadam free of his
Yep.
twin evil self that's within
And
him.
rolled very, very well on his divine intervention, and therefore received an actual contact and direct message from Paylor with instructions on how to achieve that goal.
Yep.
So, fuck yeah.
Then what else did we do? Oh well, a guard made it back from the patrol that went out. He was
Out
the
looking for the king.
only survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Told us that there was a lot of dead stuff up ahead that was not very good.
Also dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the only survivor, so we decided to go out hunting because we couldn't find Akak. He hadn't seen him.
Yep.
The king's up there somewhere. We're meant to kill the lich because the dragon asked us to for safe passage.
And it seems like it might be the lich that's kidnapped the king and is demanding the statue from the center of town be brought to his lair.
Yep.
Yeah, and we worked out that the statue isn't what it actually wants. It's the artifact in the hand of the statue.
In the spear tip. Yep.
Yeah, so like realistically, you know, most of last episode, after we found that, Effie was like, "How are we going to carry this goddamn statue?" Like a giant 20-foot statue made out of stone across an icy tundra. Sounds like fun.
And
Yep.
little did we know the spear was the whole point.
Jeff,
He's
you're
on
fired.
fire.
No mod, fired. Not on fire, fired.
He's been fired.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Kedun will not be with us next week.
Yep.
Can you
And
put
so-
a Dungeon Master picture up? Mark, your picture's doing the Mona Lisa thing. It's staring at me.
Oh,
I
wow.
got the stream
That
up
is
and it's
creepy,
staring at me. And
Does that?
stop staring at me. God damn it. It's like Fizz. He's always
I'm
eyeballing
watching
me.
you always. You can't get away with shit.
Damn it, Ralph. And Ralph's just like,
Alright, hang on. Let me find something else I can send Jason and we can chuck it in there later.
Just Photoshop a set of sunglasses over it.
No, you keep going with the stream, Mark. I will find a picture. I'm just going to search your name on
No.
Google. And I'll
No!
find worst photo. Photo
Oh my
crime.
god.
I can just put your Mark Hillman little logo up.
If you've got one,
naked
that's fine.
man runs through Townsville.
It was never me. There you go, Jace. It's a transparent one though, so make sure there's a black background. You sent me a copy. Alright, so, anyways, you guys then decided to, set off and suss out what's going on. Like I said, well, not like I said, but so like we're talking with Fizz, I was talking with Fizz before, and he thought it was only about a day away, and with clear terrain, it probably would be from that exit. But you've been given directions or guided to, like from the town through the rest of the mountain pass, basically to where it empties out into the next valley, and that's where you've discovered that the land has become quite corrupted. There's this creeping, necrotic, almost reality-distorting growth spreading across like all of the valley. You can see the hills. Well, you can just see the foothills, sort of on the horizon. But it's kind of only because you're currently you haven't actually descended into the valley. You can see that as you would descend into the valley, it's shrouded in darkness. So you're not sure at this stage if it's magical darkness or regular, but it doesn't seem like you can't see the snow floor. You can see darkness and corruption sort of spreading across the valley. So from here, Malachi's Rest would only be a day's journey due north, but because of this kind of thing, you've got the option of either going around the mountains through all of this stuff, or across it a little bit and then go through the mountains. Either way, it's going to make the journey a little bit longer. So it's up to you guys now what you would like to do. If you'd like to set off as you are, go back to town and collect a few things you've left behind, anything like that.
Is it day or night now?
At the moment, it's probably, when did you leave? You didn't stay again overnight, did you?
No.
You only spent the one night.
It was
It's-
lunchtime.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds right. So yeah, it's about midday. So from your elevator position, before descending into the valley, you can see, the hills on the other side. You probably, if you were to head straight north, it'd probably take you until nightfall to reach there ordinarily. But at this stage, you're not sure how much this corruption is going to slow you down. So up to you guys. Also, one thing that the scout did point out that there were tracks that he was trying to follow before him and his group got overwhelmed, and they seemed to be heading through the corrupted land and in the direction of as if they were going to head around the mountains, around the hills ahead of you rather than over them.
What tracks?
So there are tracks that the scouts found that you've been sort of pointed in the right direction of, so they'll be easy enough to pick up the trail of. And they are of a group of individuals sort of with somewhat shambolic movement, the tracks aren't regular. So it's hinting at possibility of, excuse me, of the king being taken away by a group of undead.
I
Well, we
literally
don't
was picturing this guy chasing, following these tracks, and then behind him a whole heap of zombies chasing after him, and it's just like a circle of them following each other's footprints.
Yeah.
Um,
So, but there were tracks leading up to that, and then there may be from that point. And you haven't gone all the way to that point yet, because that's down into the valley. But he's taking you the tracks that, like, one, it's his return tracks, and two, the tracks that he followed initially to catch up with them.
well, I
All
think,
right, so now we know it's a them. More than one.
Or non-binary.
Awful thought. The king never was taken, and it was just a play to get us out of the town.
I think we did confirm the king was taken. Didn't we go to the palace?
No,
I oh,
you
that's right.
wanted to.
Yeah,
I remember
I
you.
wanted to, and I got distracted with the shoes.
Love it. All right, so I'm going to bring these across to the regional map. Now, I've restricted how far you can see because, like, the creep is obstructing a lot. Like, you can see over the tops to the hills, but anything in the lowlands you can't really make out unless you go in there. So in general, like, navigation's going to be a little bit more difficult. So I just didn't want you to be able to see the exact direction to head. Whatever you can remember, or if you want to go and look at previous episodes to see the rest of the map. you can do that.
Is there? So it's a low line. Is it like a mist we can see over? Like, can we see mountains on the other side?
Yes. So once you descend further, you probably won't be able to see through it. Like, you can't see through it as it is, like, fully. Like, you can see the edges of the ground where you're kind of you can see, like, the purple black creeping kind of vines along the ground at the very edges of it, and then it's just this, like this cloud of darkness. It kind of appears like, you would imagine a darkness spell to look like. But you have no idea yet whether it's magical darkness or what the fuck's going on with it.
All right. Well, do we have like a fly spell, and we can just? Does anyone have fly? Like, are any of us able to fly?
I've got a whistle that can fly. So I can fly for about as long as I can whistle.
So we don't know where we're going.
The Malachi's Rest is roughly north from where you are. But the tracks, according to what the guy said, lead around to the east. But they lead north for a bit and then go east as if they're going to hook around the foothills of the hills ahead of you.
Right, so the darkness is down in the valley.
Yep.
And we can see the mountains across the way.
Yep.
But we can't see the mountains across the way.
But we did.
You can't. No, you can't see past them, so you can't. You did? Cool. Well, that'll give you an idea.
The map and have a look at the mountains and see where Malachi's Rest is.
Yep. I'll just tell you to make it easy so I don't have to fuck around with shit.
Well, this isn't the same map, right? So.
Yeah, they actually update the map daily, like Google. Yeah, it's like in 400 meters, you will be encountering deadly fog.
Taken as a region from the same map you guys had, this one, so it is essentially the same. It's just had stuff added to it. So look, essentially, yeah, with that map, I'm not going to make you roll a navigation check. I'm going to draw you guys a line directly from you to where Malachi's Rest should be. Do that in light blue.
Yeah.
So from you guys,
you'll be going into the fog. You can make it squiggly if you want. Doesn't have to be.
No, as the crow flies, if you head that way, you should get to Malachi's Rest.
And about that far?
It's about a little over. Let me check.
I'm sorry. How big are the hexes?
All right, so it's a little over. It's about 2.5, 3 times as far as from you to the edge of the circle now to get all the way there in a straight line, and the hexes are 12 miles each.
Damn.
Okay.
That may have been adjusted off the previous map, but there's reasons for that too.
I know I came to this party late, but is there any chance that some of this unobtainium you guys are looking for is located a volcano, on a beach somewhere a bit more tropical.
In a coconut.
Coconut, somewhere.
You guys wish.
I'm asking the characters, not the
I
DM.
know.
Yes, no.
No, I've heard that this material can be found at the bars of some resorts. Perhaps we should check them next.
I'm just going to say maybe we should check it first. Do we have to do next? This, like,
You do raise a point.
undead frozen tundra versus Club Med resort. I'm just going to say it. Sign me up.
I can think of a way to find it in a resort, but we'll need a pool table and a dartboard.
All right. So, so did we have any contact with the king, or was there any likenesses up of the king or anything like that in the town?
How about we just bring back any noble we find?
Yeah, like there can't be that many kings up in the mountains. Like,
So, like, there weren't any likenesses, but from the talk around town, you would have managed to ascertain that the people love the king. Like he's not a lorded over them type of king. Like he hangs out with the people as much as he does in King's Hall. He gets in and works with the people like anyone else. And he's definitely a kobold.
Oh, that's good to know. There you go.
Yeah, he's a
There's
kobold.
something descriptor.
But he's the oldest member of the tribe, of the kobold tribe. That doesn't make him super old. Kobolds don't fucking live that long.
Yeah, like 20 years.
Yeah, like he's probably about 15. And he's
Our
also
entire party has probably outlived their entire civilization.
yeah. But he is revered equally for his he's revered just as much for the way he is with the people, considering himself to be no more important than any of them. For instance, as much as he is the only one in the village's history that has managed to slay anything close to something like the Rock. It was, in fact, the Rock's partner. And that might be why the other Rock was hanging around so much.
oh, we're looking for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, because he managed to make the Rock tap out. Yeah. So yeah, but no one knows exactly how he did it. The stories about that are wild and all over the place. The villagers convinced that he killed the other Rock, and that's why he was would have been so interested to meet you, because he would have wanted to swap stories. And he's very much a king of the people. And
So, yeah.
All right.
Definitely getting
all
rid of
right.
the competition.
Well,
yeah.
before we take off to save him, can I just take out my wonderful silvered mirror?
Wait, the 75 gold piece, full length
Oh,
dressing mirror.
It's massive, yeah. I go into the deck of cards and out comes like a comical, a 6-foot silvered mirror.
Yeah, I love it. So good.
And I lay it down on the snow and quickly do a line of and I just lay it down on the snow and then
Just make me a constitution save for that line. Not kidding.
and then I'd like to cast scrying on the king.
Ah, very, very good. Now let me just check something. Also, I love that, Ralph. I should totally do that. Do you reckon I should make him roll a spellcasting check first so he thinks his magic fucked it up?
No.
The cold cracks the mirror. No, I'm kidding. Great idea, though.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just looking up Scry so I know what to tell you.
You shared a log.
Hey?
Maybe if I cast a spell? No?
Alright, so...
Refresh.
Won't let me share to log.
Yeah, try refreshing. It's alright, I've got the spell here, so I don't need you to put it through for me, but if you can get it to work.
One foot in the ground, 1 foot in the grave. Don't look down. Yeah, no. I'll try a different spell.
No, that spell's fine. Oh, you're just gonna see if you
Like
can...
it's the option's not there. Maybe it's a new option I got to turn on. Sending. Bizarre. So yes, I cast Scrying on the king.
Yep.
Ascertain his condition and what sort of condition he's in, whether he's alive or dead or.
I'm just reading up on a couple of other things that are going to affect the outcome of this, so just 2 seconds, please.
That's all right.
Okay, so in the mirror, it begins to swirl and I assume you've cast this spell before. It would normally, like, say, swirl and begin to take form into the image of a place or a person or something like that. In this case, the swirling begins to be infiltrated with tendrils of black and purple magic, and it still coalesces, but it coalesces into something very reminiscent of the darkness you see below. And all you can see through that is the vague shape of a kobold wearing a crown, walking. You can't see anything else around him. You can see that he is alive, but he appears to have his hands bound behind his back and is trudging through something, but you can't see what because it's obscured.
Okay. So everyone else can sort of see this as well, and I'm like, usually, and she starts like banging the mirror, and usually I get better reception than this. And she grabs the little bunny aerials and turns to the left and right.
Make me a spellcasting check, so just a wisdom check. Yeah, that's enough. You get the sense that for so you get the sense, not for whatever reason, you get the sense that there is definitely some kind of powerful shielding magic going on here that's stopping you from being able to see anything other than the king. It's as if the area that you're scrying into is protected, but the king is not directly protected by that protection, if you get what I mean. But so you're unable to see other things in the area around him, but you can still see the king, only just.
It's like a government document. You can see the document.
Yeah, yeah. And the words like, and it's the, but nothing else.
Yeah, it's actually got descriptive text underneath the video, just
Yeah,
like
all
on
redacted.
YouTube, and it just says small lizard-like creature with crown walking.
Yeah, basically.
I'm like, but where?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah.
he's still moving, so we might be able to track him. It doesn't look like he's running. We might be able to catch them.
Well, I suppose we'd better try and hurry up, I guess.
So he's how far ahead is he now? He's 2 days ahead of us.
Now it would be so.
Because it was lunchtime. Like the way I remember it was lunchtime. We walked out of the town and like out of the cave and looked over the
Yep.
cliff.
Yep.
But
Well,
but then
hang on.
today you said we traveled the whole day. So like I'm like I don't know what's going on.
So let's do a quick. So Akak talked to Taiji in the morning or late
It
at night.
was late at night.
Yeah, wee hours of the
Before
night.
he went to see the king.
No, after and when he found out that he'd gone missing. So he's been kidnapped sometime.
So at least 12 hours.
Sometime in the evening on the previous night. So you're looking at about 12 hours ahead of you guys, maybe a little more. So they're one hex ahead of you, like one entire hex ahead of you.
We might be lucky. They might be like all zombies and walking at 10 feet per round. Fucking catch you in no time. I can can I throw a rock at them if I can see them?
You know, you can't see them. I will sort of point out that a horde of zombies breaking into Kingsholm probably would have been noticed.
Yeah, they would have found all the cranberries lying around.
Oh my god. Didn't I fire you already?
So bad.
Oh, that's
Oh,
in my
man.
head.
Oh man.
In your-
Is it in your head, Mod?
Into my head.
You're fired too.
Zombie.
Oh my god, stop.
Such a
Stop.
good song. Hey, if you ever want to piss people off, do that at karaoke. It's fucking brutal.
I'm aware.
In my head.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
if you re-
happens if you do any cranberries song, especially if you let it linger.
Oh my god.
Did you have to? Okay, look, I'm gonna fire myself now. But anyway, please, can we get back to the
Dude,
game?
why are your health points dropping?
Because we
Fizz,
keep
what's
dealing
the difference
psychic
with your hit
damage.
Your hit points are down to 0, Fizz. God damn it, Fizz. No, we're losing him. Stop it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, that's why I brought up the time. We could probably catch them if we move quickly.
Who's our
If
best
it's-
tracker?
If it's 5 days travel and they're 12 hours ahead, we should be able to double time and catch them.
I think we
Maybe
should
not
try.
tonight.
I think we should.
I think so.
Can I maybe do a nature check and see if I can spot a path that they've gone in?
That would be survival, but
Okay.
you don't need to, as the scout that gave you the directions out here pointed out the tracks that he was following, and that he, also his own return tracks, which are spotted with blood. So the trail is right there in front of you, and it's very easy to follow. It might get a little harder in the dark if you're not prepared for that, but like the trail's right there.
I think we should go along this path as quick as we can.
Yes, let's make haste.
Right.
And
So-
we head off.
So travel pace fast, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. And you're following the trail, which will lead you around the foot of the mountains to start with. So let me see. You will begin proceeding down the pathway towards the valley. Now, where you're at, you start coming down this part where the mountains starts to come up, like the other mountains start to come up on either side of you, and it then opens out as it reaches the valley, and the edge of the valley where you are isn't quite touched by the creep yet. So this first section, you're moving down still through clear snow. Let me see here.
Wait, if that's the case, I want to run back into town and get like some snowboards or sleds or something.
You can totally do that if you want to. You can improvise. Do you have a shield?
I do, but is it like that? Like powdery? Like we could just slide down?
You could 100% slide down this section on your shield. That would totally work out. Like you're just coming off the more rocky parts, and you hit a bit that's like maybe, hang on, check out, like 25, 30 feet wide. That like it's a nice like straight shot that goes for about 40 feet before you've got any rocks in your way, and opens out into the clearer part of the valley. If you would like to toboggan down that from the top, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, that's what you guys see me doing. Getting on my little shield.
Right. So let's say I'm gonna put you guys on the map. Put you guys where you're coming out of the trail. Bring you guys over here.
That doesn't look promising. We're just going to put you onto a map instead of being on the generic map. Uh-oh.
Oh, because I got a map that has little things. So it's heaps fun. So you see where you are, Fizz?
Yes.
So I'm going to say you can go like double speed, and slide down here. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Double speed always sounds good.
All right, sweet as.
Except you forgot to hide those tokens that are sitting there on the map.
Which ones?
The 3 that are sitting out there.
Out where?
That's
One in
your
between the
visions.
2.
That must be your.
Yeah.
They should be behind things. But shut up.
There's nothing, I don't see
Nothing there. Don't know what you're on about.
Well, I guess that's me.
Yeah, cool. So then
I
some stuff's gonna
I was
happen.
doing that as well.
Yep. Okay. So do you have something to slide on?
A shield.
Oh yeah, you do. Okay, cool. So you can head down there with him.
I'll be going down as well. If I see them jump on their shield, I'd wait for the first person to go to see if it was safe, and then
Yeah.
once I see Effie doing it as well, I'll be like, yep, and I'll chuck my shield down and go.
All right.
I've got no shield here, so I'm gonna have to just either coast down on my giant elephantine ass or perhaps walk.
All right. So Ralph has a passive perception of 12. So that's fine. Kadoni is 17, Effie is 19, Taiji is 16. All right, so you guys are all going to see this as it happens, and Ralph will kind of miss it as he kind of glides past.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'd be looking for is like possibly the trail.
Yeah.
And not hitting a rock.
Yeah. So I have them slide to about there. The trail, I had this drawn in, but I fucked up. Give me 2 seconds.
So
Trail
before you tell
goes.
me where the enemies are, can I attempt a stick trick off like one of these rocks here where snow's piled up against it?
100%.
Yay!
Give me an acrobatics check.
Excellent.
If you fuck it up, you're falling prone.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I am going to give myself a little rev up guidance though.
Sure.
Acrobatics?
Yes, I said acrobatics.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. That doesn't make me feel so bad about what's about to happen. Yep, that's 15. good enough. You do the cool ass thing, and as you do it, you hear the rattling of bones from like the top of the rock, kind of crouched behind the peak where you could see. And oops, that's not meant to be what I did. No line. And you actually reveal some hidden problems. And I would like everybody to roll initiative, and there's a couple other things happening as well. Kadam, you asked, are you sliding down or no?
Oh, I don't have anything to slide down on.
Okay, so would you just start running down after your friends, or would you stay?
I'll run.
Alright, so if you want to go 30 feet, oh, hang on, how far did they go? Yeah, they went like 110, so you go half that distance. So,
55, gotcha.
yeah, there you go. Although you are a little bit faster than them, so you go another 15. And then roll for initiative. Now, what I'm going to say is on the way down, everything happens sort of like so quickly. So Kadam, Taiji, and Effie, you will have noticed some more skeletons hanging about the ridgeline. And then as you guys get down to here, let's see.
Oh, actually, sorry about this, Mark, but just because it is possible, I'm happy for him to be there and doesn't bother me. But I totally could have used my mirror, and you could have used my shield if you wanted. Or are you happy where you are?
Jeff?
I'd probably break your mirror if I got on top of it.
No,
He was going to use his mirror. What I will say though, Mod, is pulling off that maneuver that you did with your mirror runs a high chance of breaking it.
Yeah, and you don't want to be standing on broken glass.
It's silver, but it's glass as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a mirror.
No, silvered mirrors only got glass. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yes, I use my shield. I don't break my mirror.
Alright, cool.
I have to look this up. I actually thought it was just polished silver.
I mean, maybe it is, but like, I don't know. Alright, so, also with that...
They led glass to make a mirror. Like, they led the back of it.
Yeah.
Or used to, before lead was, like, you know, bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm unhiding a few other things that you guys are going to be able to see with your passage from where you are.
My initiative's not coming up in the tracker.
I might have the wrong token on the board for you. So let's, oops, wrong button.
So yeah, same process. They take glass and then they add silver to the back of it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Somehow, like electroplated or something.
No, I get that, but I thought back in the day they were all just mirrored, and that's why they had to polish them to stop it from oxidizing and stuff. But no, that's right. That's my own little history lesson I can do in the background. But no, so I got a 19 passive perception, so
I'm aware. Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal these things. I put tokens in with the stealth checks on these guys. So I'm going to reveal everything because Effie, you can pretty much pick up on everything.
Yay.
But I'm going to reveal their stealth numbers with it, and just if your passive perception meets or beats the number next to a group of monsters or to a singular monster, you can see that one. If it doesn't, you cannot.
Oh, here we go.
That's everything.
In medieval period, glass mirrors completely disappeared because during those times religious confessions stated that the devil is looking and watching the world through the opposite side of glass mirrors.
Wow.
So people had to use polished metal mirrors or special water bowls instead of glass.
Okay.
Good
What is
old
a
Dark
special
Ages,
water
people.
bottle?
Good old Dark Ages. The devil gonna get ya.
Alright.
Well, devil's definitely going to get us.
I just read Elric's comment in the chat. That's golden. I didn't see that before. Sorry, man. That's absolutely beautiful.
These guys are on the other side of the wall, so I'm just going to move them over there. Here we go. Getting set up. Initiatives have been rolled. Okay, so the ones up here above Kadam on the right hand side are stealth at 16. The ones up on the rock above you are stealth at 19, so Effie's the only one who's noticed them. Because there's so many different mixes and stuff, I'm not going to do any surprise or anything like that. We're just going to go initiative order, but you can only target what you can see with your passive perception in the first round, unless it acts before you and reveals itself. That good? That clear?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put me in at 22 on the tracker, please.
Sure thing.
Oh, if you're not running them as groups, it's going to be hard to track which one of which group has gone.
Good point. Not cool. All right, let me. If I clear it, it's going to clear you guys as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can just click everything and hit add to combat tracker.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Were we not able to stay with the tracks? Like, why are we shooting off in this direction? If the tracks are going in this direction. Just asking for a guy hauling ass down a mountain.
It's the guy hauling ass down a mountain, got super excited and slid down the mountain before I finished throwing everything in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm putting that down to you. Got super excited and maybe got veered off that way a little bit. Taiji was 22, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, now let's go. That group. Right, two of the groups have skeletal alchemists, so they're going to be the ones representing the group in the combat tracker for now. Normal ones. These.
So the 22, 20.
Okay. Lovely. All right. I think we are good to go. And Taiji is first up. So, Taiji, you get down to the bottom of the hill here. What's your passive perception?
16.
16. All right. So you will have noticed as you slid down the skeletons up on top of the hill getting ready to shoot people. You've noticed the Minotaur skeletons up, or actually you probably can't see them yet. You're being blocked by that. But you can see the frost giant skeleton's horns poking up over the top of this rock. You can see the skeletons with the 14 up above that one. And you can see the ones with the 9 up above the Minotaur skeleton. They're all sort of like emerging from their hiding places, looking a bit rickety, but it appears they were waiting for you. You're very lucky you guys have such high passive perceptions, or this would have been a hell of a lot worse. So yeah, what would you like to do?
Alright, well, I don't know those guys are above me, so I would just...
Nope.
I would move forward to see what's going on, staying next to the rock here somewhere. And then seeing these guys out on the right, I would...
Keeping in mind these squares are 10 feet each if you're using them to count distances.
Okay.
But your token sizes are accurate.
Cool.
Guys, we can totally just leave. They'll never catch us.
I don't notice anybody. I'll be 120 feet off this map in a second.
You notice the 3 clustered up on the rock there, top right. 3 skeletons with a stealth of 9. You'll notice those.
No, I don't see them anywhere. On the map, I don't see them. No, I don't see them.
No, we don't.
Well, they're there. I don't know why you don't.
I don't
Probably
see
because
them
they're
either.
behind the wall.
Okay. Hang on. Let me... How's that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on.
So what's that? What's all that one there? They're at
They're 9.
Okay. So, looking at that, I'm going to cast.
I love how I can spot these 2 little skeletons on top of that big boulder, but not the 2 giant minotaurs standing in front of them.
Yeah, they're ducked down, like crouched in the snow, kind of a little bit buried over them, and it's just like you just look straight past them.
Yeah, but looking at the tokens, it's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
Well,
20.
the thing to remember is that bone is white, right? And snow is also white, so they're camouflaged.
All right, so 20 foot. So each square is 10 foot.
Yep.
All right,
So if you drop an AOE like for the spell, it'll pop up at the right size.
Oh, it will. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Size 20 foot.
Yeah, the map's properly scaled. It's just that the grid is
Makes it easier for you to count.
Yeah.
Like 3 squares is 30.
That's
Alright.
crazy.
So I cast Erupting Earth.
Ooh, interesting. Put that one through the game up for me, please.
Mhm.
If I know this one.
Why is that not letting me? It's not letting me put it through to the game log either.
Alright, I'll look it up.
Sounds like a difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's
probably some
Maybe
damage.
some damage.
I'll read it out. Choose a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupt in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a fail or half as much on a success. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion area requires at least 1 minute to be cleared by hand.
So
And
let
at height.
me draw this rectangle. We won't bother filling it. So this area in that square is all fucked up. And what's your save DC?
My save DC is... Save DC 16.
Roll the damage for me.
Okay. Damage. Where'd it go? Right there. $17.
Check that there. Alright, rolling. I'm using the group roller for this one. They both fail. Take full damage, and that area around them is now difficult terrain. Well done. The earth erupts and fills this 20-foot cube, like you said, and I imagine it even smashes up to that high.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
20-foot cube. So
Yeah, so they're now standing on top of a 20-foot cube of fucked up earth.
Or
Is
they're
that-
in it.
Oh, they're in it. Yeah. Oh, and it's difficult terrain. They'd be able to smash through it. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that would be the idea. They wouldn't be trapped inside it because there's nothing about it.
no.
Saying it just says nothing about making them restrained. But that's just it's the difficult terrain to get out. Cool. All right. So
Yes.
I'm going to say that for
Sorry, I think what happens is it just erupts and just like ground and stuff just sprays out everywhere for a 20-foot cube, and then it all just settles back on the ground and makes it
yeah.
difficult terrain.
I like it. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So I rolled to see how tall each of these chunks of rock are. They're going to be 40 feet high, regardless of whatever shape they appear to be. So you can still see over. You could have still seen over that if it was a solid cube up to the skeletons up top, and they would still be able to see over it. But yeah, 40 foot high for all the rock things, except for the one that this one here, that the little frost giant skeleton is behind. That one's only going to be 10 feet high because it's 15, and it's like you can see its head poking over the top. So,
Cool.
and we'll say this. We'll say the same with the one right next to you. That's only 10 feet high as well.
All right.
All right. Next up is going to be Skeleton 7. So which group are you with? These three up the top here. All right, so they've seen you do that, and they've seen Ralph sort of slide up just before you. So I think they're going to be shooting at you. Short bow, 80 and 320. Let's see, it's probably going to be long range. Yeah, long range to both of you. So I'm going to send one arrow at Ralph, as that's going to be like the initial shot as they see him coming around the edge of that rock. And then the other two are going to go and touch it.
Oh, come on. We don't even get surprised for sliding through super fast. They were expecting guys walking with snowshoes, carrying luggage.
I didn't know undead expected anything. I thought they just kind of dropped.
So,
Anyway.
They're actually undead, not unprepared.
Yeah.
These guys are the Boy Scouts of the undead ranks. They're like, I fucking knew they'd come on snowboards. Get out your snowboard assault rifles.
Well,
Oh,
fucking
so
lucky it was a long range.
just to yeah.
All right.
I put them in the wrong order. Just to let you know, that was my one cast on the opposite side too.
Your what?
That was my.
Oh, your one
cast
spell
on
from the other. Yeah,
opposite.
okay. Yeah, no problem. So all three of them miss. At which point they are going to stand where they are, chattering like numpties because they're, they were prepared, but they're not that smart. Effie, you're next.
Cool. So I say, watch out. There's a guy up on the rock just above us.
Yep, there's actually three of them. You can see all three. Should be able to. Oh, you noticed all three as you did that right maneuver.
Excellent. And I say, gosh, I wish I could attack them. And I'm gonna walk over to here, about there. And I say, oh, that looks good. I wanted to do this, and so we've got these guys here. These guys here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna measure from me.
The skeletons are 40 feet above the minotaurs, just so you know.
Did you just choose the distance of fireball just so I could?
No, I rolled 2d4 before and it came up as 4. So that was what I said before you came up to your turn. I was saying these things were all 40 feet high, except for the little ones, they're 10. I rolled for it.
So, am I able to backdate my movement to see how far I've actually moved?
Yep.
Anybody know where I was?
No.
About there-ish.
Okay.
I'm just going to fuck the walls off too, just in case they're being a pain.
Now I can see a lot more.
Alright, well in that case, I think I'll just move to here. And, I guess I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna go with a spell called Sunbeam.
Ooh, good spell. Good spell.
Oh, sorry, I will have to move forward. Sucks. Oh, that's right. I'll go here, and then I'll cast it at these guys. Ruler. Yeah, they're definitely in it.
Who that?
And so I'll cast Sunbeam at those skeletons yonder.
Which ones?
Just above
Yonder.
us. I can't share to goddamn. I don't.
Yeah, it's fine. I can look up the spell, but can you drop the AoE at least?
It's not letting me do anything. I'll try the AoE. No.
5-foot wide, 60-foot line. Melee. So 50. Line. So, oh, now we have two of them. All right, take your pick.
I cast with each hand at different targets.
No. There you go. You get one.
And obviously I target Taiji with it.
Yeah. So are you doing like that? So you're going for these three with the 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that'll do. They're up on that thing, but you can get an angled edge. Yeah. That will be fine. It's not that big a distance. If they were up higher, that'd be more difficult, but because they're low enough.
So the save of 17, but because they're undead, they get it at disadvantage.
Yep. Save of what dex?
Con.
Con. Okay. Con 17 disadvantage. Oh, hang on. I have to put them all in the groupy group thing. That'll be the easy way to do it. I just need to move the beam now so I can grab the tokens. 2 quick rolls. Save of 17. Can I get the damage, please?
Yeah, the damage is radiant damage, and it is this many. Not bad. 28.
Okay. Positions. Okay, that does that. And one problem. Fizz, do you know how to make the quick roll with this? Oh, never mind. I think I found it. Yep, found it. Never mind. These little buttons. Okay. Rolling. Everybody fails. Applying damage.
Yay.
So you killed the 2 skeletons off to either side. The one in the middle is dressed in like bedraggled old robes and a dodgy wizard's hat. Is still standing, but like you've fried most of his robe, and you can see severe scorching on his bones. Not looking great at all.
Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. I do have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a spell, but it's part of a racial, it still counts as casting a spell, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that everything? Bonus actions, anything like that?
That's everything.
Okay. Group 2. It's the ones up on this top hill here above the frost giant skeleton thing. So there's a skeletal alchemist and a couple of other skellies. So these guys are going to move closer up to the edge of the rocks. Boom. Get them both up to here and see what the options can do. Okay. So he's going to actually do the same thing, but maybe not group so close to them. Now let's see who can reach who. It's all going to be long range. All 3 of you guys can be reached. What about the dumb? Probably not. He's not by this guy. Yeah, okay. I don't him. All right, I'm going to start with the alchemist. He's got 3 potential targets. He's seen 2 of them cast spells, so they're going to be the only ones he's going to bother with. Odds or evens. Odds it'll be Effie. Evens it will be Taiji. Odds it's Effie. So flask of acid coming to you at disadvantage, and then we've got 2 arrows which I'll spread around a little bit more.
Where's this guy attacking from, by the way?
Up the top, yeah. Oops, that's disadvantage. So 12 to hit Effie.
I didn't even see them. No, that does not hit.
Okay, no problem. And then arrows. Let's go 1 and Ralph. It's going to be a. I can't see it. Things like 21 to hit.
Likely, yeah.
Yeah. For just 3 piercing damage, which I believe you'll entirely negate. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, no problem. And then one at Taiji. That's an 11 to hit. I believe that's going to miss. So that's them done. Next group is these three up on top of the hill. All three of them are going to fire at Kadam because he's the closest target. What's the short range? Maybe. And yeah, they're going to have range. So they're at short range. You haven't raged yet either. That's a good time to hit you if I can.
Feature, when you catch arrows.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. What's your AC, Kadam? Yeah, fully.
17.
17. All right, so that's one hit out of 3 shots.
Ooh, okay.
And 7 piercing damage from that short bow.
Great.
Yep.
Jeez.
And
You
then...
okay?
and then it is your turn.
Excellent. So, I was pondering over how I'm going to get on this rock, and I then remembered I can pretty much walk up walls. So,
Yep.
it's 25 feet to get to the base of the rock.
Uh-huh.
That means I've got 20 of my natural movement left, so 10
Yep.
to get up there.
Yep.
And then I've got this much. And I'm actually going to stop short on my actual movement so that when I rage, I can use my rage movement to get in.
Yep,
No.
sure thing. Yep,
You will feel the power of Cord!
sure. Go for it.
And activate my rage.
No problem. So that means you've got your little aura thing going on now as well.
That's right, I'm standing in a storm. Yay! Okay.
So how big's your aura again? Is it 10 feet?
Good
Correct.
question. I can't. Oh, thank you. Yes, 10 feet.
10 feet storm aura. Let's make it a better colour for Stormy Storm.
Ready. It's a
There
desert
you
storm.
go.
Oh,
There you go.
That's prettier. Okay. I can jive with that. Now, I am going to swing my mighty hammer
Mhm.
at the nice, happy little skeleton man in front of me.
Okay.
I'd
If you
like
like.
to actually go recklessly, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know Australian Crawl told me not to do that, but I'm doing it anyway.
You would have hit it regardless, but yeah, it's a hit. Go ahead, roll some damage.
Okay then.
Oh wait, I have to check something. Yep, no, it's okay.
It's okay?
Yep.
Okay. So we've got my basic bludgeoning,
Uh-huh.
and then we've got the electrical charge that comes out of my hammer, I believe. Which
Yes.
it's been a while, a couple of sessions of role-playing, and I've kind of forgotten. D6, got it.
Yeah.
You also have
Extra
the
one.
the lightning that happens when you enter your rage.
Oh, I don't think that happens when you enter. I think
No,
you
it's
bonus action.
every turn after you can bonus action do it. Yeah. Okay.
Far anyway.
It says
Yeah.
your aura has an effect that activates when you enter your rage, and you can activate that effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Let's do that as well then.
Thank you, Fizz. Okay. In that case, where do I
Dex.
find this again? It's been a while. Here we go. Dex 16
Fails.
fails. Only D6 because I've
Yeah.
actually lowered my barbarian level with the whole repossession.
Mhm.
So that's another 4.
Okay, so 5 elemental damage in total, and actually 22 bludgeoning damage. Like, you absolutely decimate this thing. You bring your hammer up over your head, swing it down, and like you think it was cool when you saw the skull shatter, but then as the hammer kept going and shattered every other bone in this thing's body and left it as a heap of dust.
Okay, so
yeah.
I've got one remaining attack and nothing
Uh-huh.
with it. So I'm just going to call out to the others. Does anyone require bone powder?
Nice. Very nice. Let me
I'll
look at
I'll
this.
just yell out up. Just collect some anyway. We might not know when we need it.
I can't use an attack to collect something, so I think I'm just going to have to... Oh, wait, would that count as an item action?
What? Yeah, it's free item interaction. Pick some shit up. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, then I'm going to pick up some bone dust. You may recall in the shop I made a point of buying a sack, so I might just put it in that sack.
Sure.
Effie starts scratching her wrist and flashes back to her days in rehab trying to give up the bone dust. We don't need
Love
it.
it.
We can
Speaking
do
of,
without it.
I shall pass on the turn to Ralph because I think the guy who came next.
Well, yeah, but there's other stuff going on, so give me 2 seconds. Let me just figure some shit out. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Elric.
Yeah, what you didn't notice is just behind this rock, there's another 3 skeleton.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
If
okay, though. It's
only.
okay, though. One of them's Callista Flockhart.
It's the evil kobold tribe. They're riding those ice salamanders that are about to bust through the snow.
And can I just, while you're doing that, can I just say what a good boy I was by actually deactivating my shield, so my AC is dropped because I was riding my shield, not wearing it.
Nice. Alright.
Wait, you actually sat on it? I was riding on my side.
I'm a
Nice.
good boy.
Nice, I love it. Alright, so from the northeast corner, coming up over, you know, cause like it's that sloping down into the valley as well. So sort of like coming up from below where you could see it, you see 3 large serpentine skeletal forms slithering towards you, and as you get closer, you notice 3 armored figures, one on the back of each. And the fucking serpentine creatures take their full movement and dashes to get to where they are.
I was just joking.
Yeah, no, these were already prepared. It just happened to line up like perfectly well. So that's the Bone Nugger's turns to move to there. Then it would be, and that's including dashes. Then it would be the Skeletal Alchemist, and then it is then their. What this guy do? Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh. What's the range on that one? Close enough.
Jesus.
Okay, maybe that one. Yeah, that could be fun. Who can we see? All of you. Alright. It's a dice roll. 1 for Effie, 2 for Ralph, 3 for Taiji, and 4 for Kadam.
But shouldn't I have advantage on my save because I've got the higher ground?
No. It was a 1, so Effie, you're going to be the target of this. Can I please get from you a stop check?
Who's targeting?
One of these skeletal armored guys, the middle one that's riding the one of the Nagas.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. You meant it was the Naga's whole action in that to move. These
Yes, and these guys have their own turn.
Okay.
I need from you a wisdom saving throw, please. What is this? Yeah, wisdom saving. It shouldn't be too difficult for you. As he extends a hand towards you, and shimmering purple energy begins to wreath its way above your head, around the top of it in a crown-like pattern.
24?
Yeah, and before it manages to solidify, you just sort of like look up.
Grab it and I put it on and I'm like, oh, I look awesome. And
Yeah. So he was attempting to cast Crown of Madness on you, and
yeah, the fact is I'm already mad, so it just looks fucking sweet on me.
Yeah, exactly. So that's that one, and then the 2 on either side. What's the longest range they got on that? 60 feet. Let's see. Again, I'm going to be within range. Nope. Alright, no one's in range, so those guys are going to hold their actions. They appear to be holding hand axes in their hands. So on my side. And then it's Ralph's turn.
Go, Ralph!
Okay, so here's what I want to do. I got 120 feet of movement.
Mhm.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be dashing this turn. So how far does 60 get me? Damn it, it gets me to here.
That's still not bad. Look. Okay, so if you want to tip your shield into the ground at the last minute so that it flings you,
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bunny hop, like push in, make a little divot so it makes a ramp.
Yep.
And then
Alright, so-
smash this guy with his shield.
Okay, so
try
yeah.
to knock him off.
Okay, cool. So first I want an athletics to do the shield thing. The DC on that's going to be 12. And then we'll do a contested athletics to grapple him off the back of his mount. Sound good? And if it works, you'll go with him and land on the other side. Or? Open suggestion.
What? No, I'm just looking at the battering shield that I have.
Oh, yeah, you've got things.
It does a thing. I'll use a charge. What were you telling me to do? Roll athletics?
Athletics DC 12 to get there, like to do the flip right and make it to him.
Yep.
Piece of
So
piss.
I'm airborne.
Yep. Love this. It's so good.
Yeah. So now I definitely want to do like a shove.
Mhm.
So I guess that's another athletics.
Yep.
Oh, I did horrible. 18.
18 contested against his, right? So let's.
By the way, I thought that was a 2.
Yeah, no, that's 18 ain't horrible. It might not be enough, but it ain't horrible. Athletics. If Fizz gets what?
What? He beat me?
No, look what he rolled.
What?
No, on that one.
Mate.
Not only does this succeed, it's probably gonna go exceedingly well for you. So, what does your battery shield do?
If you're holding the shield and push a creature within reach at least 5 feet, expend a charge and push that creature an additional 10 feet or knock it prone or both.
Okay.
So I say, yeah, at least 15 feet and prone.
Okay, so he goes 15 feet off the back of the thing. You're gonna land. Give me acrobatics to land on your feet on the other side of his mount. Otherwise, you'll land prone on the other side of his mount.
I'd like to activate my mounted combatant feature, and you know when two things hit, like those balls, right?
Yeah.
I should just stop right there where I hit him. if we're the same weight. What do you want me to roll? Acrobatics? I'm rolling acrobatics. Sorry, the rules lawyer, or not the rules lawyer, the haggler. I don't know what to call it.
I tell you what, with a 6, you can choose to either land prone next to the creature, or land on its back, but it's going to get a free attack of opportunity. Your choice.
Okay, I'll take the free attack of opportunity.
All right, no problem. It's not necessarily going to behave for you as a mount, like, but it'll try and bite you on your way over.
Oh, good.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, so that will be 6 piercing reduced to 3 and 10 poison damage. And you land on its back, mounted.
Nice.
There you go, I'll pop you there. But yeah, it's probably going to try and do something about that on its next turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
that's me.
All right, no problem. Minotaur skeletons turns. Now they have difficult terrain to deal with. So I think the first one, seeing you going after its boss, 10, 20 to get it to there. Let's see how much movement speed it has left. 30. Okay. Yeah, it's going to charge up to here. It's 25 feet of movement to get next to the thing. And just making sure. And then it's going to attempt to hit you with its great axe. It only gets 1 attack. Oh, wait. Okay, it's going to actually attempt to gore you with its horns. But because it's attacking you on the back of a mount, now I know you can redirect something aimed at a mount to yourself. Are you able to go the other way with that?
I don't think
Normally.
so.
I'm just thinking, like...
I was actually thinking about this. I think if this thing's actually trying to attack him, it's got to be some sort of add to AC, because this thing's thrashing around trying to attack something on its own back. So it would be
Okay, yeah. Alright. I was going to go... Yeah, okay, cool. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to give you half cover, yes. So +2 to your AC.
Okay.
And then if this thing nat ones, not only will you get an attack of opportunity, but it will hit the Naga instead.
Sounds good.
Cool. Alright, rolling to hit with a gore. It's 22, which I don't think is going to hit you with... Oh, it does? Even with a +2?
Yep.
Dang. Alright. So 9 plus additional piercing damage of 7. So 16 becomes 14. And I need a strength save, DC 14.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'd
so...
like to use my Indomitable.
Sure.
Assuming I have that.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Have it.
Yeah, by this level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one. There, I'm using it.
Alright, go for it.
Motherfucker.
Oh no. Would you like to use your inspiration that everyone starts the session with? I'll give you one more try.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's enough.
What? No.
That's just enough. It was a DC 14.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. So this thing charges up, gores you with its horns, and almost knocks you free of this thing, and it would have knocked you like 10 feet back and on your ass. But you managed to just hold on to the rib cage or something. As this happens, you take the damage that of the horns to get through your armor, but otherwise you're okay. And that's that one's turn done. The other one, he's going to see how far I can get out that way.
Oh, I'm picturing me with my legs through this Naga's ribs, and then my feet standing on its bottom ribs, like foot pedals.
Yeah.
Like riding a bike.
This one's gonna dash and get itself in between Taiji and Effie, and just like and like swings its axe around threateningly, but it can't actually do anything to hit you because it's used its dash to get there. It's got a 40.
That's starting off in...
Yeah, it's got a 40-foot movement speed.
Damn.
So it lost 10 feet coming out to get to there, and then it was like, it still had 20, it still had 60 feet left from there. So let me just double check. But so basically from here, losing 10 feet for difficult terrain, I should be able to go 70 feet with a dash, and to here is 65. So there we go. That's that one, and we're back to the top of the round, which makes it Taiji's turn. Round 2.
Round 2. Let's see what I can do. I am going to run away like a screaming little bitch. No, okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Sure.
Giving myself +2 AC.
No problem.
And then I'm... Oops, I clicked that twice. And then I'm going to... as an action, cast Word of Radiance in the face of this thing that's come at me.
Oh yeah? Nice one.
Nice.
So it's a con 16 save.
16? No problem. Rolling con save. That's a great big fat fail.
So it takes... Ugh, that's a shit roll. 4 damage.
Oh. Still. Searing radiant damage singes away at some of its bones. Is that it?
That is it. Yes.
No problem. Okay, skeletons. Which ones? These guys up here. Checking ranges. They are all now in short range to Ralph, so they're all going to be shooting at him, especially since he's just knocked their commander off of the back of his steed. So I think that's fair. First one is a 17, so I imagine that misses.
Yes.
Yeah, 14 also misses, and
Well, the 17 could hit if I don't have my shield on.
okay, but you do, so yeah, all good. So 17, 18, and 21. So I think the 21's the only one that gets through, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. That'll be 8 piercing, reduced to 5.
Except you said that the Naga thrashing would increase my AC by 2. That'd bring it up to a 21.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
I'll take the hit. I'm just.
No, I dig it. I said it before. I can't go back on that now just to suit me. So that's totally...
Even still, beats it. You got me anyway.
Okay, yeah, cool, alright. So 5 damage.
Nice, alright.
Yeah. And then it's Effie's turn.
Yay!
Yep.
Everyone loves Effie, except for me.
What?
I'm going to, and when I say I mean I'm going to move around this way so I can be next to my friend Taiji because I felt very alone. Just off.
Ralph yells back, "Look out! It's an ambush!"
Hey, did that big giant have a turn?
Oh no, it didn't. Thank you.
That's alright.
Alright, so
like, honestly, it kind of looks like it's got its mouth open. It's like, I was like, are you gonna say something? Like, are you
Right, so
giving orders?
I've rolled it in. I'm going to say that because its stealth was so shitty, you know, like it thought it was hidden and it was waiting for the right moment to pounce, and it kind of got distracted, and then realized that fight's sort of going on without it, so it's going to start doing something soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I will move over there, and you did say we could see its head over the rock.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a sunbeam through this one and through this one.
Yep. Nice done.
They both get disadvantage on a con save. Oh, that's not very good.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about that. How long's the beam? Ah, yeah, easy.
Well, I don't know.
I think it's like 660, and like I just measured 52 between the two, so that should be fine. Yeah. So
Just reach your hand into the Minotaur's like rib cage until you're touching its
It's
spine.
Yeah, right.
It's literally through the gonads, like right
Yeah.
on the joint. I'm trying to
24
think of
damage.
legs.
and 17 con, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That was
Okay.
good.
Rolling with disadvantage. All right. The giant succeeds. The Minotaur fails, applying damage. Boom. All right.
Radiant?
Yep. The now I just need to check the other things.
Oh, also, sorry. Because it got hit, it's blind. Anyone that fails to save is blinded. So both those guys should have been blinded. But
Okay. Yeah.
So the Minotaur failed, did he?
Yeah. So he's blinded.
He's blind.
Okay. Excellent. So he is blinded. Just checking damage resistances and vulnerabilities to see if he gets anything extra for Radiant. Not on the Minotaur. What about the Frost Giant? No. Okay, cool. No problem.
I can't stand that all the skeletons are different. Like this one's bludgeoning, this one's radiant. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
most of the skeletons are just vulnerable to bludgeoning, but there's some undead that are vulnerable to Radiant.
Which one vulnerable to radiant, sorry?
I can't remember. I think it's more like your wraith and your fucking shit like that.
Cool. I was gonna say if one of these guys is,
I'm not sure. I'd have to actually look, but
I'll tell you what. I'll roll, and if I'll roll a d20, and if it's 1 or over, all of them are vulnerable to radiant. Hang on, let me just, Hey, that's a 4. They're all vulnerable.
You're hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Just for that, they're all going to be immune to fire.
I would never cast a fire spell.
For the rest of the game.
Yeah, 24 radiant damage.
Yep.
To the one that failed, and 12
Yep.
to one.
It's been applied. The one that failed, which is the skeleton that's in front of you, is now looking rather crispy.
And I am going to look at the ground back where I left my shield, and look over to Taiji that's glowing. And I'm like, it's a pretty good idea. And I'm gonna summon a molten shield on my arm, big shield, and I'm gonna cast myself a little whatever he cast, shield of faith.
No, you're not, because you cast Sunbeam.
I didn't cast it. As an action, I can do it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Is it concentration?
Yes.
Shield of Faith will drop it then, because Shield of Faith is also yes.
Oh,
So,
I've cast.
so choose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't do that. That's
All good. No worries.
that would have been the first time I ever cast Shield of Faith.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, I was
It
really.
sounded cool too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I do the same thing, and I go to cast a Shield of Faith, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
End my turn.
No problem. Alright, Skeletal Alchemist, if he's still alive, is just went up here. Let's check ranges. Yeah, alright, you're all the way over there, and that's the risk. So, Taiji, you're about the clearest target it's got, so it's going to go at you. Don't worry, it is a disadvantage for how far away it is.
Which one's this?
The Skeletal Alchemist that's up north. I did fuck up last round though. These guys actually have 2 attacks. So that's going to be a 20 to hit on the first one. And
No.
no.
What?
And
What
a
the fuck?
6. Yeah, that was fucked. So this guy's literally lobbing vials of acid at you. But he's missed both times, so that's fine. And then his mates are skeletons. I think they're both going to go at Ralph because he's going to be close enough for short range, and he's threatening leader guy. Yeah, close enough for short range for both of them. But you will have the additional AC from that thing still thrashing. Let's see. Miss, and 23, that's going to be a hit. 4 damage reduced to 1. Ding. And then these 3 skeletons. Let's see if they can still reach anyone in short range.
But you just hit me, huh?
Yep, for 1.
Yep, it all registered.
Yep, cool.
Who got hit for 1?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, and then I did the numbers looking at it had to be B.
Yeah. Okay, Kadam, 22 to hit,
That's a hit.
21 to hit,
That's a hit.
and 14, that'll be a miss.
That'll be a miss. The first
Alright, so 8 halved to 4 because you're raging now, and 5 halved to 2 because you're raging now, so total of 6. And that's them done, and now it is the Frost Giant Skeleton's turn. Yay!
Finally.
Yeah, so how far can he move? 40 feet. What can we do with these things? Ooh. I like that. Okay, let's try this out. 15. Gonna come out to like there. And then you're the one that hit it, aren't you, Effie?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So let's just see if you're close enough.
From what I remember, it came from the Minotaur's groin.
Right, of course. Yeah, no, you are definitely close enough. So can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? As this thing stares at you and the sockets in its eyes begin to glow an icy blue, and you feel a sudden chill come over you, believe it or not.
So, attacked by... Is this an attack?
No, it's not.
Okay, so what is it, sorry?
Freezing stare. I need a DC.
Save.
Con save.
Con save, my specialty.
Yep.
It's a 5.
That is a failure, and you are going to take.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it. I would prefer you declared those before you rolled, but I'll let Fizz do it after because he didn't know he had it. So yeah, go ahead. Roll again.
No, if we're meant to declare before, that's right.
No, I let Fizz do it, so I'm going to let you do it too.
Okay. Wait, is it going to be ongoing? We don't have to declare it, or
Only for this game.
no? I got to get into the habit of not doing it then.
Okay,
That's
fair.
All
Alright. I will attempt to roll the damage again then. It didn't work the first time.
No
There we
damage.
go. So, 39 cold damage, and you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. Frozen stiff.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
39. Oh, well, guys, good game.
Yep. So, to roll it up.
Kadam, you are next.
Yay. Well, I'm guessing I would have just seen this happen.
100%.
Yes, and I'm not happy about it.
No, you wouldn't be.
No, I'm actually a little upset. And, so it was this one that actually sent the frost, wasn't it?
Yeah. It just stared at Effie, and she just kind of froze in place, and you see her fire sort of dim a little bit, and like frost crystals starting to form.
Well, there's a thing here. I can reach him, but that would open me up to an opportunity attack on the way. So I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Go for it. Love it.
Run in. Cop the opportunity attack. I'm raging, so at least the damage
Yep.
is halved.
Just give me acrobatics. Did you come off the 10-foot ledge?
Yes.
Unless you can walk down it, like you've got enough movement to 12's enough, it's fine. So yeah, you're there, it's all good.
The snow was soft, it didn't break my ankles.
Yep.
Alrighty, so I should be closer than that if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was me. I've seen if you could
Alright.
zap them both as you're running past.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, but no, they're too far apart, I think. But I'm actually going to start with that bonus action, and I'll say, I will strike you down with thunder, and zap him.
Cool. Dex save?
No.
Yes, and it is. I have to look this up. Every 16.
It fails.
Excellent. D6 damage from that. D6.
Alright, take 6 damage.
I must be angry. Okay,
Yep.
so here comes 2 reckless attacks with Cord's Grace.
Sure thing.
Okay, so the first one is a
It's-
24.
Might as well roll the other one because you ain't gonna kill it with one hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the other one too. And a 25. 24.
Both hit.
25. Okay, excellent. So that means I can do this twice. Ooh, nice. And that one came
That's all
up.
your bludgeoning damage.
That's all my bludgeoning damage.
That all gets doubled, so that's 50 damage so far.
Yep.
So
and-
54.
Yep.
Minus 54. 2 great big smashes, like it basically doesn't have a rib cage left anymore. Yeah, you've done a serious amount of damage to this in its turn in one round. It is the skeletal equivalent of bloodied already. Well done.
Crumbled.
Yeah,
I
very
guess
crumbled.
What I can do, since I've used bonus action, and movement, is
Yep.
say, fall before the power of Cord, and then pass the turn on. To
Roll me a D100.
Ah, yes. $16.
Roll me 2d6, 3d6.
3d6. 2d6, okay.
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally keep forgetting to just right click to get rid of an extra dice I accidentally rolled, but 14.
Alright, so in each of the locations that you hit it, both with your hammer and where your lightning strike hit it before, you see small bursts of extra, like, thunderous, like, as if Cord has heard your prayers and delivered some extra blows for you.
God!
And that, folks, is how you get people to play healers.
Devout ones, no less, because it
Right.
wouldn't have happened if I wasn't constantly ranting about Cord.
Yep. 100%. Alright, so that's you. We're on to the Bone Nagas. So, Fizz, you got a Bone Naga underneath you at the moment. Let me see here. Can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
No?
Please? Pretty, please.
I got a 10.
10? Okay, so you're going to feel your muscles just seize in place as it casts its whole person on you.
Good.
Yeah, so you are going to be paralyzed for the next minute while it maintains concentration. So that is that. And
Have fun
I'm
round
looking at
5.
the right. I'm looking at the right thing.
Can I just say, world's greatest ambush? Like, for no reason do they know we're gonna do this. Snowboarding.
Yeah.
World's
but
greatest ambush.
they knew this was the location you guys were going to emerge from the caverns.
I thought they were just summoned by the word Cowabunga.
Also that.
You know what messed me up was these guys. Because I had no intention of trying to stop as we're sliding down a mountain.
Yeah, I get it.
I was gonna go right past.
Okay, so he does that, and then so with you being mounted and now paralyzed,
Yeah.
do you automatically fall off your mount?
I would say yes, normally, except you said you seize, like.
Yeah, your muscles seize, so your hands might be locked onto him.
Right, that's the way I was
Yeah.
picturing it. Like I was
Yeah,
already
gotcha.
holding on, and now you like.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna.
holding person. Yeah.
I love it. So I'm going to say you're locked in place there until either the paralysis ends or someone does something to get you off the back of the Naga. So
I
that's
like the first phrasing.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
Well,
let's mark the concentration on that for a whole person, and then it is going to take its 30 feet of movement back to its boss, or back over near its boss. and
Wait,
take
the
you
Naga
with it.
did this?
Yeah,
Spirit Nagas?
one of them. And then the other two are going to continue charging forward towards Epibates. So 30 feet to here, and then
I've got concentration on all of them.
yeah, the other
Okay.
two seem to have shimmering fields around them.
All good.
Yeah, so that one's going to dash to there, and then the other one, just go around his mate, so 20 feet to there, and then 60 feet to there. So both of these Nagas dash forward. Skeletal alchemist, so that whole group is dead, so I'll remove them. Alright, okay, yeah, and now it's the Knight's turns. So Boss Knight over here has got a mount to reclaim. Now let's see how he's going to go about doing this. Right, as a bonus action, he's going to cast a spell. His blade becomes wreathed in psionic energy. And so he's casting Wrathful Smite, and then he's going to attack you.
I'm so dead. That's critical, by the way.
Yeah, it's with advantage and critical.
Oh, yeah. That's a problem. Big problem.
Yeah.
Hey Ralph, honestly, it's good to get to know you.
Oh, good. I still got bucket.
Yeah. I will totally let you make a full sidekick out of bucket and just play bucket if you want. It's fine.
What do you think about sidekick? We're all gonna die here. It's gonna be the story of bucket.
Yeah. I still need to hit your AC, right?
Yeah. I would minus dex from it because I'm not moved. Oh wait, never mind. I'm in heavy armor. Yeah.
Yeah. So he
Look.
misses on the first one. And then second attack, he gets 2 of them. He's with a greatsword. 19. That'll hit you with a shield, won't it?
Yep.
So critical sword damage. This is not magical, it's just regular slashing. So that's going to be 15 minus 3, so 12 damage from that, plus the Wrathful Smite is 1d6 psychic, so 2d6.
Okay.
6.
Okay. That wasn't
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. So that's that. Wrathful Smite goes off, and therefore he's no longer needing to concentrate on that. I do need a Wisdom saving throw from you, though.
Let's see if I come out of hold person.
No, to see if you are now frightened of this guy.
Oh, 15.
15 is a pass, I believe. Yep, 15 is a pass, so you're not frightened of him. And yeah, you'll get your... now you can make a Wisdom save to see if you break... oh no, so I've still got the other 2 knights to do, but they're not coming for you anyway, so if you'd like to roll your Wisdom save at the end of your upcoming turn, feel free.
Is it the end of my turn or when I get hit?
I believe it's the end of your turn, but let me double check. It might also be when you get hit. Let me grab the thing.
I'm not sure either. I know there's some
Yeah,
stuff
I can't
that's like
remember.
that.
Hold person. End of each turn. All the spell says is at the end of each of your turns, unless paralyzed has an extra thing.
No, that's good.
Yeah, cool. Alright, sorry. Alright, so the other 2 knights, let's see what they have range to do from here. Can't reach with that. Alright, it's going to be throwing axes, 1 each. Hang on. No, 3 each. They've got heaps of them. They can make 3 attacks. So each one can make 3 attacks. We've got 1, 2, 3 targets, 2 of them, so 2 to each. Effie, you're going to get a little bit of cover from Taiji because he's like fully together and full grown now, so you'll get +2 to your AC. Cover from this one. There'll be 2 coming at you.
Yep.
So that is a 21 and a 27. So they both hit. Yep. Oh, hang on, wait, I might have to check. Yep, that's long range, so they're each at disadvantage, so I'm going to have to roll them each again. So instead it's a nat 1 and a 25, so only one of them hits you. And the other one I'm going to say is going to hit the Minotaur in front of you. But this is the one hitting you. It's a 15 slashing damage for you.
Yep.
And then 16 for the Minotaur. Chuck that on. And that one almost takes the Minotaur's head off. Like it's just like hanging on by a thread. So that thing's nearly dead. Very good. Alright, these 2 are coming at you, Taiji. First one is a 23.
Yep.
And second one's a 13, so only 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be 14 damage, and then these are coming at you, Kadam.
Ooh, bring it on.
27 and 27.
I think they both might just hit.
Yeah. So it'll be 11 half to 5, and 20 half to 10. Let me just double check that you're actually within like long range. Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, you're long. So okay. So sorry, I have to roll those hits again. Taiji, you were within. Oh no, you weren't either. Fuck. All right. Let me just worry about the ones that you just did. So Taiji, I hit you once, right?
Yeah, for 14.
Yep. All right. So let me roll that again and make sure I do actually hit you. My bad, guys. Sorry.
I know they're your bad guys. You're the
Yep.
champ.
So 13. No. So take that damage back, and then I go. I hit you twice, Kadam.
Okay. Yep, that's right.
Yep. All right. So first one misses. Second one also misses. So negate all of that damage I just gave to you as well. Never mind. And now, Ralph, it's your turn if you'd like to make that wisdom saving throw at the end of it.
I would. What do I need?
I think so. Just double checking for you.
How about an 8?
Yeah.
How about an 8?
Guys,
You know, that's not going to do it.
But Mob was trying to say
guys,
something.
Sorry about this. My kids are screaming, and I'm paralyzed to an extent, so I'm just going to often sort that out. I'll be listening.
Yep, absolutely, no problem.
Oh man, I thought he was like, I'd like to use my inspiration for this role.
I think he already used his. Oh no, he didn't. He chose not to. Right,
Yeah, then he was
so-
like trying to interject as we were doing rolling and
Yeah.
stuff, and like I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I was wondering if he had a legendary action.
I'm too far. I'm too far away to help you, Ralph. Sorry, you're like way up there.
Yeah, like the distance to your teammate in trouble makes a difference to whether you help them or not, Taiji.
Well, it does. I got my own shit to worry about.
Yahsob dies 30 feet away from you when you could have just gone healing word.
In this particular case, it was inspiration. You just give it to
Yeah.
her.
Oh
There's
no.
no like distance on that. I could be all the way in like America.
Yeah.
Yeah, just remember that when you're paying 25,000 worth of diamonds, you did kind of leave your dragon and die. Don't blame me.
Yeah. 100%. You could have kept those diamonds that you're maybe gonna find. All right. So it's Minotaur skeleton stand. They got 40 feet of movement. And that means Ralph, you're in trouble.
Wait, coming after me?
One of them is. There are two of them. Oh, hang on. How close are the other guys? Let's see if we can actually get up here.
Okay. While you do that, I'll be back too because my kids are yelling as
Alright.
well. I'll be back in a sec.
Yep, sure.
It was quick
I'll stay
break.
quick, 'cause my cat's being very quiet.
Yeah, all right. Well, if everyone's going, oh no, Jason's already headed off, so we can't throw to an actual break. All right. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You make a good point, Fizz. I don't think the enemy commander is really worried about one guy in armor when he's still got his mount there and he's barely been touched. So the Minotaur Skeleton is instead going to charge at Taiji. He can't hit him though because he used his dash to get there. And then the other one is going to swing randomly and blindly at the two things in front of him because he remembers where they were. He gets one attack with his great axe though, so I'm going to roll randomly to see who I am going for. So Taiji will be odds and Effie will be evens. That's going to be Taiji, and it's going to be a disadvantage because he's blind. Which would be a 12 and a miss. I do have to find out from Mod when he gets back, so I can just look it up with Sunbeam.
How long is he blind for?
Blind until Effie's next turn. Okay. It's fine, so that'll be coming up. Yep, no problem. Top of the round is Taiji. So they're kind of at a point where we can't keep going until Jason gets back. Anyway, so let's just talk some shit, shall we?
I'd like to bring up something from
What's that?
earlier. I'm gonna take one of these random skeletons over by 9 as an example. You know, he was in here. When you are in here, it's difficult terrain, right? So that's 10 foot.
Yeah.
But then leaving it's 5.
Okay, so I ripped myself off 5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
it's always entering, right?
Yeah.
So it's when a token moves into something.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
So if
Five.
I'm moving into not difficult terrain, I'm not affected by it.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah.
And so in the case of the 10-foot guy that was there, it would have been lost 10 feet from moving the first bit because part of him was still moving into that space.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, so I go like
Yeah.
10.
And then 15. Yeah, okay, cool. Good to know, because I went 10, 20, so yeah, sweet. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's handy.
I didn't
Also,
want to
what-
bring it up because I didn't want to bust the bubble of like the difficult terrain that he just did with the
Yeah,
square.
yeah,
But I'm like, yeah, they can walk right out of it.
yeah. I like whoever put the animation on Kadam's aura. That's brilliant.
That does look awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Elric, when you do your aura,
Yeah.
right? So right click your token, go down to token auras, and then you can see what I did.
I
There's an
can't even-
animation there,
I can't
and then
see an
air
aura.
radius 10.
Love it. That's right there on
Yeah.
the menu that I've just never looked at.
Try
I can't
refresh,
even see it.
Jason.
So,
Yeah, I'll refresh the main screen.
And I can even hide it from other players at the moment.
hmm
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, if it's not meant to be a visual effect, if it's just for you to know if they come in, if something comes in a certain range. All right, so Taiji, we're back up to your turn. Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Or should we throw to a break while Mod's, because
No,
Effie's up after his cons?
Mod's here too.
Okay, sweet. Awesome, well, your turn. We are at like 9:45, so do we want to have a break tonight, or do we want to just push on through till 11?
Yeah, just push through to the TPK and then
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I got work. So.
Yeah, so we got to wrap at 11 for you guys?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
All right. Okay, so that other Minotaur come down this way.
Yes. But he didn't do anything, he just charged in. He used his dash to get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me.
And the other one took a blind swing at you but missed.
Okay. So I'm going to walk up around to here. We're still in range of that other one, or is that going to cause an AR?
Yeah,
Look at the size of a token.
yeah. Have you got more than the size of a token in between it? If not, no, then you're fine. There you go. All good.
Okay. Cool. All right. So
Thanks, Fizz.
I'm going to move into there,
Mhm.
and then you'll see me. I'm going to put my hands up. I'm just going to go, Paylor, grant me strength, and I'm going to cast Channel Divinity, turn undead.
Oh, very, very nice one. Indeed. What's your range on Turn Undead?
30 feet, which is going to get every single one of those guys.
Yep.
Good
Except for the I think it's oh no, it's here, not C. So that dude that's blinded's gonna run too.
Yeah, does it say of your choice, or does it say just in general?
What's that? It says each undead that you can see or hear you within 30 feet must make wisdom saving throw.
That's
Okay.
And I've also got destroy undead as well. So anything that's
What's the CR on that?
at 11th level cleric 2 or lower.
Well, fortunately, that won't be Kadam. Fortunately. Okay, so anything within 30 feet of you.
Which actually,
Just
Kadam,
checking.
you're gonna have to make a save too, aren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, he is. He absolutely is. Alright, so the fucking. This is a close one. Hang on.
Oh darn! I'm
Yeah.
gonna run away.
Let's get it. Oh, yeah, wow. Right, you know what's unfortunate for you, Taiji?
What's that?
I reckon it's gonna get. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, you're gonna be pushing it to actually get the Frost Giant. See how you're in the corner of the square that you're in?
Yeah.
And there's 1, 2, 3 squares, then Kadum, then the thing. But I know his edge is overhanging that a little bit, but like Kadum would be in that closest left edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're going to get everything but. So Kadum fails, and I need to roll for the other guys.
Whoa. Okay. No, that's alright.
Just take the hit.
Anyway.
DC?
The issue is, even if he goes to
D's-
the left, he's going to miss the bone naga, I think.
Yeah, it's one or the other kind of situation. Yeah.
30 feet.
And he's definitely got the bone nugger in his range from where he's standing. So
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 save,
was it- what-
save DC is 16.
16, and it's wisdom.
Let me just double check again. Turn undead is wisdom, yep.
And it makes them frightened. Yes.
Yes, unless they're under 2 and then they turn to dust.
I'll check that afterwards. Alright, so Bone Nugger fails, Skeletal Knight succeeds, Minotaur Skeleton fails, Skeletal Knight fails, Bone Nugger succeeds, Minotaur Skeleton fails. So applying, the ones that have fear tokens on them are the ones that it worked on. Let's see here. Alright, so I believe the Minotaur Skeletons might be gone, yep. Minotaur Skeletons both disintegrate into piles of bone dust.
Nice.
Yep. None of the other things do. Now, turn makes them run as far away as they can on their turn, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, cool. No problem. So that will be the Bone Naga and the Knight directly above you. Both failed. The other pair to the right a little bit, both succeeded. So they're not going anywhere. You have managed to turn those two. Nicely done. You know what? I'm gonna make the Frost Giant Skeleton roll as well, but I'm gonna give it advantage for being on the borderline.
I like that.
Yeah, and it fails. 13 is a fail, so it's also going to be feared.
Oh, man.
I can picture Kadum and his fucking Frost Giant grabbing each other's hands and running away.
Absolutely. Alright, anything else, Taiji?
I'd Ralph didn't see it.
You're right.
It's cemented it for him.
No, that's it. Oh, well, that's an action. Can I cast a bonus action spell?
Yeah, absolutely. The
'Cause
Turn
that's
Undead is Channel Divinity, not a spell,
Yeah.
so you can absolutely cast another spell.
Yeah,
Or cast
cool.
a spell. Yeah.
And I will do. Oh, I can actually. I can only cast a bonus action spell, though, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to cast. Where is it? Cast. Creatures you can see will be unaffected. Okay, so I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. Oh no, that's an action one, not a bonus action. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon then. Alright, bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'm going to cast that. These guys up here weren't. I don't see any tokens on them, so they're not affected. These guys up here. Yep, cool. Alright, so Spiritual Weapon. Yep, up there. And I'm going to attack the guy on top for a 14 to hit. I can't hear you, Mark. I can't.
Top guy, 14 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Fizz.
Cool. And that will be no. Now I might move back down this way to protect Wallamir, Effie a little bit.
Yep, no problem. And that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, group of skeletons. I think it's the guys up here. Yes, it is. Let's check ranges. short range there.
Oh, am I still on
Yes.
the Naga?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so it's not thrashing about so much anymore though, because like it's got you locked in place.
Blimp.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
he's
so
attacking me with a great sword.
yeah, pretty much. Let's just check this guy. Yeah, all three of these guys have got short range to use. They're all going to shoot at you. Is that advantage because you're paralyzed?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
And I don't know if I'm prone or not, but
No,
I am
you're not.
certainly paralyzed.
Yeah, you're not prone. But so 14 will miss, or 15 rather. Second one. It's 20, so that'll hit. Dirty 20, folks. And then miss with a 12. So one hit, 7 damage reduced to 4. The others go wide.
Nice.
Alright, and then it is Effie's turn. Effie. Yeah, well, you said you would be. It was you're paralyzed till the end of your next turn, right?
Yep.
Was it the end of your turn or the end of the
My
creature?
turn.
Your turn. Okay, cool. Yep. So you are passing to the alchemist. You're no longer paralyzed. The alchemist is going to throw some vials of acid. These ones, one each at you and Taiji at disadvantage for long range. Disadvantage. This is at Taiji. 13, so it's going to miss. And then Effie. It's going to be a 15. I think that's probably going to miss as well, right? No worries. So
Officially, this is the weirdest skeleton of all time. It's literally up on a mountain, like 100 feet away, just throwing glass beakers, and
Yeah.
it's smashing down like 20 feet short of us, and we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Apparently,
kinda-
he's cleaning house.
It's a little reminiscent of Sea of Thieves.
Yes, it's exactly like Sea of Thieves.
He's creating a sinkhole so that when you go to charge,
Oh, he's
You're
a
gonna-
genius.
Yeah.
Love it. So Effie, you're going to take 8 piercing damage as one of the 2 skeletons up with that guy manages to hit you with the arrow. With an arrow, the other one shoots a Taiji and misses. Next group. These guys got a bit of a problem now. Okay, they can reach you, but cover. Alright, so these guys have got short range at you and Taiji, but because you ducked like well behind this rock thing here, it's going to be heavy cover, or they can go, short range at Kadam. Lovely. And short range. And not quite short range. Alright, so one at disadvantage, 2 at normal. To hit Kadam. Let's go disadvantage first. That's going to be a miss. Normal attacks, 22
That sounds.
and a dirty 20.
That's 2
so-
hits.
Yep, so 7 half to 3 and 5 half to 2, so 5 damage in total from those 2 arrows. And it is now your friend's turn. And I
that,
do believe he's running the fuck away.
yeah, and that helped out actually, because Kadam, you would have like you would have been like starting to get really freaked out, and then all of a sudden the arrows hit you, and then you're like, shake it off, and you're like, the fuck. So then as this thing,
That's right. Yeah.
as this is running away, you'll be able to take an AOP head at it. Or
No,
let it
no,
run.
we won't, because AOPs don't provide. AOPs aren't provoked by force movement.
it's not forced.
It's not.
No.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, because it's using its movement to do it versus being pushed by somebody else.
What's fucked?
Shall I roll?
It's not too
Um,
bad because as soon as he steps, he's gonna get hit and lose the spear and be able to
Come back
Sure.
in.
finish his turn. Yeah.
Okay, now Fizz, we have to convince the barbarian to let him run off.
What? You're on your own.
Convince the barbarian not to attack him and let him keep running.
Oh, we're not gonna kill it?
I'm just kidding. I'm not saying shit in game.
Okay.
And I would say it would be very against your character to let this thing run away.
Well, I might have missed it. I just rolled a 13 to hit, and I don't think you can go reckless on a...
It's got to be on your turn, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, 13 to hit will probably miss anyway. Well, not to be too presumptive, but it's a pretty shit roll.
It certainly will.
From memory, these guys have an AC of 29.
I said 29.
Usually big guys are pretty easy to hit.
Yeah, no, 15.
It runs away as far as it can.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Fuck, he just went still.
And then, no, he's just off the board a little bit. Kadam, it's your turn. And you're no longer turned.
Okay, and at this point, Gadam will say, "Not the gratification I'd hoped for," and look over at our friends here. Now, can I tell this one's turned with my
No,
cleric?
you have no fucking clue.
Not even as another cleric?
You want to make a check for it and waste your action?
Not even as an undead other cleric that just had it happen to them.
No.
Understood. So, sorry guys, but I have to charge that one.
Well,
I don't...
As he's running in towards it, I can see it happening. I'll be like, leave that one be. Go for the next.
In that case,
It costs you a reaction.
Yep.
Sure. Alright, go for it.
I'm going for this one then.
I'm a bastard. Can you
Go
get
for
that
them
far?
all.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I was about here.
Hang on, does that aura hit everyone or just one target? Within?
Everyone.
And
Curtis
can they do...
Oh, it might be
hail?
one target.
Yeah, I'm checking that.
got to here,
Should be,
actually.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
Everyone.
I think
They
he
can do
chooses
hail.
the
They can
target.
run past somewhere.
may I dash?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash. And I'm gonna do a little zap. I'm gonna just give it a cute little bonus action zappy zap. So DC 16, Dex.
Sure thing. Which one? The knight or the mount? The knight or the naga?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of the knight. I'll zap the knight.
Okay. That's the right one.
What did your aura do anyway? I actually don't know.
That lets him do the lightning zap that he's doing now.
Oh, so it actually doesn't have like a passive thing. You can just...
It does, it does. It makes all allies inside that immune to thunder. So if we have a
Ooh,
lightning
that's
storm,
cool.
I can just go ragey and have all you guys stand close to me.
Yep, that'll last the entirety of a minute if everyone keeps punching you every 6 seconds. Alright, it fails. Go ahead and roll some damage.
D6. But it will keep my rage going, I think.
Yeah.
Good call, Fizz. D6, yeah, it will. So 3 damage.
Yep, 3 thunder damage.
No problem. Down to that many. Yeah, that looks like it. You know, it did the damage, but it kind of shrugs it off.
I'll look at him and say, "Don't worry, there's more to come."
Love it. Alright, so anything else? No, that'll be everything, wouldn't it?
That's everything.
Alright, so...
Efficiency.
Yep, Bone Nagas, I believe, have a movement of 30. So this guy's going to go 60 feet in this direction. That will be his turn. And then the other one that's here in front of Kadam with his body on its back. Oh, yeah.
You know, I just realized it's funny.
What's that?
This guy's gonna have to dismount on his turn so he can flee even further.
No, they're both.
I know. Yeah, no, because he's riding an intelligent mount, so well, you know, essentially an intelligent mount. Like, yeah, this thing's way intelligent, probably more intelligent than him.
It's fucking hilarious.
It actually is. The thing he's writing is more intelligent than he is. Alright, so this Naga in front of you, Kidam, is going to... Oh, he's not that one, so I can't do that. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you as it begins to whisper arcane words in your direction.
Okay, here comes my wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
It's crap 1-8.
You are now paralyzed, as per the whole person spell, similar to Fizz, and now his concentration on Shield of Faith drops, so the shimmering aura that was around him disappears. Dharma class returns to normal, but you are now paralyzed.
Okay, paralyzed.
Yeah, and that's really bad for you.
Is that a concentration spell?
Yeah. Yeah, he was concentrating on Shield of Faith. He dropped that to switch to whole person on Kadam. The one up, the one up with Fizz is also concentrating on whole person, which is on Ralph, and then the one that's running away is concentrating on Shield of Faith on itself.
Would it still be doing that, or would it drop that if it's running?
You just had no damage done to it.
Yeah.
It's frightened. It's not unable to concentrate on its protective spell. And in fact, I would even give that reason to say that it's even more concerned with keeping its Shield of Faith up.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it's Shield of Faith in something evil, but that's beside the point. Anyway, it's the Knight's turns. One of them is going to use half its movement to dismount, and then how much movement does it actually have? 30, so it's going to go another 15 feet with its regular movement to there, and then it's going to dash another 30 feet to there. Fucking turn undead. Now, do they get a save at the end of their turns to resist again, or is it just that's it?
I think that's
a minute. They're gone for a minute.
Wow. Turn undead. Bastard.
And then another minute if they full dash back, right? Like, so they're gone for 2 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Until they take damage.
I hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit.
I know that feeling. I know that exact feeling.
I was just waiting for him to get all a bit closer.
So it takes any damage. Really can't move in the special 30 feet. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use a dash action or try to escape from the fact that it's moving. It has nowhere to move. Fuck you, turn undead. I hate you. Oh dear, dear. Well, that's nice. The reason I was asking is because do you see that aura? Can you see that darkened aura that it's inside now?
No.
Okay. Well, everything within like 60 feet of the lead knight has turn resistance.
Nice.
Yeah, but you actually did well, Fizz, getting taken up the back there and having him follow you because he's kept him away from everybody else. Yeah, like totally busted up my tactics, and that might be actually what wins you this fight. But we'll see, because that one does that. Then I've got 2 to choose from. So let's start with this one that's up here with you, Fizz. Now she's one of those, which means it has nothing left. I think this time around, it's going to, again, bonus action, cast a spell on its blade, and this time it's going to start pulsating with sickening necrotic energy. This will be a necrotic equivalent of branding smite. And rolling to hit you with both ducks. So advantage because you're still paralyzed. It's a miss on the first one.
I'd like to roll intimidation.
17 also misses you, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Thanks. So I imagine this as
16?
it's like meat envy, you know?
Yeah.
You see it all my meat, and he's like, man, I remember the days when I had meat. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, Fizz.
Yeah.
I don't know how you've done it while you're paralyzed, but he is now frightened of you. Right, just make sure, yep, and not immune to the frightened effect, so that's fine. He's currently slightly frightened of you. not to the point where he's going to run away from you or anything, but it might give him pause. Now, Kadam, it's your turn.
Ooh, hello.
And by it's your turn, I don't mean it's your turn to act, I mean it's your turn to get fucked up. So, you are paralyzed, so these are going to be automatic criticals if I manage to hit you.
Does rage still apply?
You have to be conscious, but you're incapacitated, so...
If paralyzed makes you incapacitated, then no, rage does not still apply because incapacitation ends your rage.
Understood.
Okay.
I'm
Is it
pretty sure
unconscious? No, I think it's unconscious.
Have a look in your character sheet, Jeff, under rage, and see what affects end rage. This is, you're the barbarian. You should know this.
Point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm going to roll to hit you. Three times. Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
It wasn't already a crit.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh darn. Okay. Well, it turns out the rage wording is, where are we? Your rage ends early if you are not unconscious,
Yep.
or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile since your last turn.
Or taking damage, yeah. Okay, so you're fine with rage. 17. Does 17 hit you for the second attack?
Just.
Okay. And the third one, that's a 24. So 3 hits, all of which are critical because you're paralyzed. And despite you raging, this is all necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's like 90.
this is gonna fucking hurt, dude.
Okay. Let's see it.
I'm just saying this guy should get promoted.
Yeah, probably. Oh, wow. Oh,
It's
okay.
When the GM says that, it doesn't make me worried at all.
How many hit points do you currently have?
104?
Okay. No, you don't. You have 24.
Well, that's
No,
not
wait,
bad.
sorry. You have 14.
Still not as bad as it could have been.
No, but yeah, this guy just carves like massive chunks out of you with this innovative blade. If anyone that can see you was doubting,
Whoa, I called it.
yeah,
I said 90 hit points.
yeah, bang on 90. It was 26, 34, and 30. Yeah. So anyone that can see you and isn't currently also paralyzed face down into the back of a naga that might have been having doubts about where you stand with this whole "are you undead, are you evil" thing, this definitely evil, definitely undead skeletal knight has just torn fucking chunks out of you to the point where you're bleeding all over the ground and nearly out, and you also still can't move.
Oh.
Yeah. And with that, hey Ralph.
Oh yeah, let me roll my see if I'm still paralyzed.
Yep.
Yep, I'm still paralyzed.
Oh dear. Now you've already used your inspiration. Has anyone got one left that you want to lend to Ralph?
Yes, I will.
Alright, there you go, Ralph. Try again.
Oh shit. You want to roll for me? Because that's what I really need.
Hey, yeah, there you go. If this doesn't do it, yeah, Jason, you roll for him. You roll it.
Okay, I'll roll
But
a
D20 plus 2, it's still going to be on his modifier, but just roll a better
Oh
time.
no! Oh
Okay,
dear.
Ralph's still paralyzed, moving right along. Tashi, it's your turn.
Taiji, you're
Oh,
now paralyzed. as
shit.
well.
Yeah, 100%. No. Guys, do you think this is bad? Wait till you fight the Lich. I'm just saying.
Oh dear. We might need to are we gonna get an extra like 3 levels before we fight the Lich or what?
Like, yes.
No, we just need like a cleric to cast like lesser restoration so we're not paralyzed anymore.
Yeah, that would also help.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm trying to do, but it's a range spell. I can't get to you. That's why I said you're too far away.
Does
Oh,
does other Taiji have a familiar?
No.
That's a shame. You know, if you prepared find familiar and use that as your one-a-day cast as your cleric, you can have a cleric with a familiar. and then you could cast these things at range.
Yeah.
Gotta be those snakes that go up the medical staff.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
I forgot that's
All right. So. All right.
That symbol's called the Uraeus, Fizz.
Okay.
So first one.
Caduceus. Bullet snake. Sorry.
That's right. Now there are 2 of them.
How far do you have to be for this? 30 feet still. Fuck. 30 feet for that. That's no good.
Oh, the Uraeus is the Egyptian royalty version.
How far?
Yeah, I'm actually
How far is he?
googling the snake now.
Yeah.
110. Okay. Now he's concentrating on that. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at the boss.
Boss man, the Bone Knight.
Yeah, the one up there. Yep.
Yep, sure thing. Go to life.
Oh, for fuck's sake! 17.
Nope,
Damn it!
absolutely not.
And as a bonus action, my sword is.
Also,
going...
were you trying to undo the paralysis that's on Fizz?
Yeah.
You might want to try targeting the Naga next time.
The what?
The Bone Naga that Fizz is that Ralph is currently riding. That's what cast it.
Oh.
Yeah.
No idea. All right. So.
I tell you what, make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Actually, make a perception.
Perception.
Yep. Just to see if you noticed.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, good enough. You can instead have fired that guiding bolt at the Naga, and a 17 will hit that. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll your con save.
Yeah,
Get out of this shit.
Well, let's see how much damage you can do because it's a 16 on the con save. So you need to do 32 damage to break his concentration.
18. Because it's only
Not enough. Yeah.
But that is bludgeoning, so.
Does it say it does anything extra against undead?
Guiding bolt. Radiant damage. Flash which is your choice. Range make spell attack. 146. Target before the end of your next turn. So no, it's the on a hit.
It's advantage on the next attack against it on that.
Yeah, it gets advantage.
Yep. Right, next attack against that Naga has advantage, but otherwise your guiding bolt did 18 damage. Nice try, but too many low dice, man.
Okay. And then as a bonus action.
Oh, you couldn't have done 32 damage with that level anyway. Your max was 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it hadn't rolled so good on its con save.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon
No?
to hit the boss dude again. That
I'll remind you again based on the same roll that it is the Naga that's concentrating on. Yeah.
Yeah, but
and it may not roll as well next time. Like he rolled a 16 on its save, you know, like you might be able to do better.
Yeah, I'm just looking because I don't think my spiritual weapon's going to be able to do that much damage anyway. It only
But
does.
like, keeping in mind, it's always a minimum of 10, so there's always a chance of failing.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright, so
And you
I'll
got
hit the
much better
bone
chances.
naga.
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh. That's a 13.
No, you won't. Nice try.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Skellington's up on the hill. These guys are dumb as fuck. Not good enough. Seeing if they were smart enough to shoot their buddies that were running away. They're not. So let's check ranges. seconds.
Is that a catapult?
There you go, Fizz, you should be right now.
All we need is a bunch of skeletons wheeling up. It's huge weaponry.
Alright, so Fizz, you and Kadam are equidistant and both paralyzed, I believe. So I'm gonna one at you, one at him, and then one is gonna be odds and evens. Odds for Ralph, evens for Kadam. Rolling that now. It's even. So one at Ralph, two at Kadam. You're lucky they're not paying attention to how wounded either of you is, otherwise they'd all be going at Kadam. Ralph, one at you is a 22. I believe that hits.
Yep.
For 4 piercing damage, reduced to 1. Yep. Alright, Kadam, these ones are coming at you. That's 12, which misses. Oh, wait. I forgot something, Fizz.
It had poison on it.
No, it was automatic. Oh, is it only melee attacks that auto crit or ranged as well?
Yeah, 5 feet.
Okay, yeah, cool. Then never mind, ignore that. So 1 miss, Kadam, and 1 more attack to roll. 15, that's a miss as well. So they both miss you. And it is now Effie's turn.
Finally.
Yeah.
Effie is going to do the only things she can think of. And run up and cast Lesser Restoration.
Nice.
Kadam.
Spell components on that one?
Verbal Somatic.
No material? Alright, perfect.
No, it's only a level 2.
Sick. Yeah, nice. No, you know, some level 2 spells have material components, I'll just check.
And then I will run 5 feet this way.
Sure.
And end my turn.
Alright, Kadam, you are no longer paralyzed. Effie has removed that condition from you. That means this guy is no longer concentrating. Sweet as.
I'm just
Nicely
making
done.
a note. So far, Mod has saved my ass conclusively 3 times.
Yeah. Excellent. Alright, Skeletal Alchemist, same deal. He's going to keep lobbing vials of acid. Being that he's been a bit inaccurate and he doesn't want to hit his friends. 1 at Taiji, 1 at Effie. So, Taiji, coming at you. Uh, 15.
I wanted to say this the whole time I was paralyzed, but you suck. You're the worst person on this field. You couldn't hit the wide side of a barn.
Alright, for that, the second one's going at you as well. And that'll be a 6.
Oh,
Also,
no.
Being paralyzed and just being stuck watching this guy lob over
Right.
the
I also just realized.
Real trouble if that guy wasn't comic relief.
I know,
Watch
right?
out.
I just realized too, I fucked up with the other one that was on the rock above you guys. When you hit it with the sunbeam, it's supposed to have advantage against magic. It's got magic resistance. Oh, whoops.
Which one?
The skeletal alchemists, there's 2 of them on the field. One you've already killed. The one just to the south of you. You know, the group of 3 that you've killed. One of them should have had magic resistance. So, whoops, my bad. Alright, this group here.
He lived.
Yeah, after he did, but like he got killed after that by Kadam. But he should have had a second shot of his saving throw to resist the damage more. Alright, so this one, 3 skeletons, just checking, they've all got uncovered shots at Kadam, so they're going to have to fire at him. Let's just check the ranges. That one's long, that'll be long. So 2 at long range, 1 at short range. You're no longer paralyzed, so there's no fucking damage bullshit.
This will all definitely maintain my rage for me at least.
100%.
Yeah, I also kicked him in the ass
Yes.
after I let him
Yeah.
restoration.
Thank you.
Problem is, Kadam, is none of them have actually hit you yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
You raise a valid point.
And still none of them have hit you.
Hell diddly darn.
Yeah. But you still have until the end of your upcoming turn to deal some damage or take some. before your rage will actually expire. So you'll be fine. They all miss. The Frost Giant Skeleton will continue running. It's now 90 feet off the edge of that map, and Kadam, it's your turn.
Okay. At this point, I'll mention that even if it was ended, I could just spend a rage slot. But
Yeah.
in any case, since I don't need to do that, what I'm going to do is use my bonus action, stop, to do the zap.
On the Knight or the Naga?
Good question. I'll do the Knight again. He seemed to
Okay.
enjoy it last time.
No
So,
problem.
16.
Fail.
Alrighty, D6 damage. From that little zap, just a little zap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
-5. Cool. Done.
Yeah.
Zappy zap.
Now I say, for your sins you'll feel the true power of Cord! And attack recklessly with Cord's grace.
No problem.
That's a decent roll, 25?
Yeah, that will hit. Just let me make sure it doesn't have any reaction so it will fuck you up. I think you're okay there. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, here cometh the bludgeoning damage. Not
Mhm.
much. Just
7. Yep, no worries.
Then there's the thunder damage that piles on top of that.
And the rage damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
open
forgot
to getting
about
that.
the rage damage.
Plus 3 at this level?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
And,
That's another 5.
At this point, I will say to him, well, if at first you don't succeed, and then strike again with Cord's grace.
You can certainly try.
I hear a crit. I hear a crit coming.
Oh, no.
21, which is a hit.
Excellent. So here's the bludgeon. 11.
11.
And here's the extra little bit of lightning that comes with that bludgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Big 6.
Nice, so 17. Plus rage is 3, so 20 all up. Not bad, not bad. Alright, he's still looking alright. His armor's a bit dented. But he's still standing strong. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Movement at all? You want to run away?
Oh, I don't want to run away. I want to stand there and just stare him dead in the eye and say, come on!
Can I have a free
Okay
turn
then.
of running?
What?
I said, can I have a free turn of running if he doesn't want to run?
No.
I'd love to run.
Running probably would be a good idea, but the problem is, as soon as I turn tail to run,
Oh yeah.
reaction, and
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I
might
get
as
that.
well just fucking do a bluff. I'm bluffing right now, really. Just
Okay, Jeff. I'm gonna put it to you very, very bluntly. Okay. You can either take one attack of opportunity from the Knight and one attack of opportunity from the Naga, or take 3 attacks from the Knight and probably a spell from the Naga on your next turn.
okay. So after a slight staring contest, it was only seconds, but it seemed like forever. He
Yeah.
says, "Discretion, the better part of valor," and he steps back. Really?
Yeah, cool. Alright, so Naga first.
Well, actually, not that fast. I want to stand in front of Effie, actually, because
Okay. That was even sillier. So does 16 hit you?
16 is a miss.
Okay, so the Naga misses you when it tries to bite you. But the Skeletal Knight is now going to attempt to hit you with its... did you go reckless?
Yes, I did.
That's a
yes,
problem for you.
Yes,
Can I,
yes,
can I make him do it with disadvantage?
That'll flatten the roll, so sure.
Then that's what I do. Effie holds
Yeah.
up a hand and a warding flare, like a little explosion in front of their face to try and...
Nice.
stop them
Cool, so that will still miss, so awesome. And now the Animating Blade from the Knight at advantage. This is
Oh,
probably...
sorry, so that was for the night?
Oh. Well, in that case, flat roll. Are you sure? Because with a flat roll, he's still going to hit. And,
Well, that's what I said. Like, I don't want to change my answer. I'd be dishonest if I benefited from it.
okay, so I thought you meant the Naga, because I was still, I was about to do its advantage roll.
I
okay.
before this Naga with the advantage stuff.
Okay, in which case they... I'm going to have to re-roll the Naga because it might hit, but the Enervating Blade still hits.
Sorry, Jeff, I said that, so I didn't want to be dishonest to Mark and
I'm
move over.
gonna fault you, man. Like I said, you've already saved my ass 3 times.
Yeah, and it's okay, the Naga misses anyway, so it's still the same result.
Yay.
Let's roll some damage. Alright, Jeff. It's not good. 19 necrotic.
19 necrotic. That puts
Yeah.
me down.
Then I'll bring you back over here. No, it's necrotic. He's not a bear totem. So you're back there, Jeff, and you're on 0 and beginning to bleed out. Which is really a problem.
Well, I was wondering what's going to happen in this instance. Like, do I bleed? Because for starters,
I mean, not necessarily, but you're still going to be rolling death saves.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I have to decide what these guys are going to do. I feel like they are intelligent. I can't exactly decide, so I'm going to roll for the Naga and see if he's going to attack Kadam on the ground, Effie, or Taiji, because that's who he can get into range with. So D6 is 1, 2 is Kadam, 3, 4 is Effie, 5, 6 is Taiji. Rolling. That's a 5, so I was going to go for Taiji.
I rolled a 5 as well.
Hey, nice one. Alright, so this thing slithers straight over towards Taiji. Effie, do you have a melee weapon in hand?
I already used my reaction.
Okay, no problem.
She has a mirror. I remember specifically.
Oh yeah, and I hold it up, and the mirror kills all undead.
Look, if these were Greek-style Gorgons, I would absolutely allow it, but they're not. So I'm not.
Come on.
What if there were people? What if they're people who are very vain when they were alive, and as soon as they see a mirror, they're like, "Oh, how am I looking?" And start like adjusting the straps on their armor so it looks as good as possible.
Yeah, has absolutely no effect on Kadam. Alright, let's see. I think it's just going to try and bite you, Taiji. 14 ain't going to hit you though, I don't think.
No.
Alright, so that's that one. This one here. And it's now like 5 feet off the edge of the board. This one that Ralph is currently riding, let's see, what does it want to do?
I'm just
You're still paralyzed, aren't you, Ralph?
I am not.
You're not?
No, this is my time to get up and... Because, somebody hit this snake? It dropped its concentration?
No, I didn't.
It didn't.
I hit it, but not enough damage because it rolled a 16 for its
really?
concentration.
Yeah.
No, but was there anything after that? Like, I've been waiting this whole round thinking that I finally broke free from this.
No.
I know your guiding bolt didn't work. Damn it.
I'm just going back up to check.
It's all
Pretty
good.
sure. I don't much I get that. Con save 16. Nothing else has happened to it since, by the looks.
No.
No. Sadly,
Did
no.
I pass my wisdom save then? No, right?
No. And then when you, fucking Jason tried to give you his inspiration.
Okay. Yeah,
so no.
alright.
So, alright. In which case... Kill. That's that. Okay. Oh, you guys are so lucky.
Going on.
No, well, it was going to do a thing, but it just realised it can't do a thing, so it's going to have to do another thing. And that thing's not going to be anywhere near as effective. Okay. Just have to choose who to hit, I suppose.
What the heck?
Oh dear. Yeah, this is bad, guys. This is real bad. Like, I could fudge it, but that wouldn't be fair. So, Kadam and Effie are both going to get hit by a lightning bolt.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. Are you?
Almost. Is thunder kind of like lightning? They're very bright. And can you move his body a little bit further this way?
Love it. So dexterity saving throw, please.
Falling in love. Hey, 10.
Unfortunately, that's not enough. That's what
Oh,
happened.
look at him change the numbers. 100%.
The DC's 12. You can go and look at a fucking bone nugget stat block.
I just saw something. I've got Storm Soul. This is not a joke.
Mhm.
You gain resistance to lightning damage.
Okay, that's helpful. That's very helpful.
You still
Now-
take one death save.
Yeah. So basically, any source of damage is just a failed death save for him, right?
Yeah, but you look,
Yeah.
honestly, you look like you resisted it pretty well. Like,
Yeah.
if there's one thing I think as I get fried is, dude's fucking handling this well on the ground. He almost looks comfortable. Like he's at home in the lightning.
All right. So my
10's unit.
We're just looking at it going, that's the power of cord?
It just might be. I just need to check something here. Okay.
Yeah, I look on the
good.
ground and I see some rope burning in the lightning. No cord.
And those are your last thoughts before you pass out from the pain.
Well,
28.
you'll have to do 18 damage first.
28.
Yeah, okay, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah. Alright, so that's that one's turn. That's that one used. Okay, boom, boom, 2 down. And then so that's all the Nagas, I believe. Yep, that one charged you and tried to bite you. That one ran forward and did that. The other one ran the fuck away. So now it's Bone Knight's turns. And the other one, so this guy runs fuck away. Also, by the way, the ones that have run off map, they're not coming back. Like, they're gone. You guys aren't going to hit them. They're going to keep running for the next, fucking 48 seconds or something, which is going to get them so far away. It's going to be over by then. But we do have this guy on the back of the one that is in front of Taiji. So, Taiji, you're about to cop 3 enervating blade strikes.
Can I just say that by the time they get back, this whole area is going to be filled with acid thrown by this motherfucker.
Yes.
Everyone's going to be dead, and he's going to be sitting there going, I knew my plan would work. Just fill the valley with fucking acid.
Alright, that's one hit, Taiji. And that's going to be 15 necrotic damage.
Okay.
So that's that one. And this one here, I believe, has the same kind of movement. Yes, it does. So he's just gonna keep up with his mount and keep wailing on the dude sitting on its back. So let's see. He's used one of those. Alright, so he's got 1/3 level left. I think he's going to do Branding Smite again. So this should be but I'm making it necrotic. So this will be that one, and then attack you twice. So let's see if we can actually manage to hit you. 23, that'll do it. And you're still paralyzed, so critting on the greatsword is 19 plus. It'll be crit on the Branding Smite, so it's 19 slashing reduced by 3, so that'll be 16. And then 2d6 necrotic on top of that. That'll be 7 necrotic, and then one more attack. The smite's been used though, so standard attack. That'll be a 20 to hit, which I think gets through. For 13, reduced to 10, so another 10 slashing. And he's still standing, or holding on.
Like Elton.
Wow, you have so many hit points, Fizz.
I was gonna say he started this battle in the middle of like 6 boss characters.
I'm worried about
And
it.
somehow he's lost less hit points than all of us combined. And like he's up there, like honestly, old mate needs to get demoted. He's like the king of the
Paralyzed the whole fight.
Legion, and he can't fucking hit this dude on his horse.
Yeah.
He got intimidated, but he literally was like, "Dude, get on my horse!" And Fizz is like, "Yeah, get on my horse." Oh, this guy's scary. I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Like the guys that are flanking him are actually tougher, even by challenge rating. But it's the ability that he's got that maybe make him the leader, like the whole turn resistance aura thing. Like I'm like, that just makes sense, you know. So yeah, so that's I believe that's his turn. Bonus action movement to attack. So done, Ralph. Would you like to make a wisdom saving throw? Does anyone else have inspiration left?
Yes,
Do you want to give it to him so he can have it with advantage?
doing it.
Alright, there you go, Fizz. Advantage on your roll.
No,
No.
save it for your own death saves.
Okay, fair.
Oh yeah,
Fair, good call, good call. Yeah.
Come on, Ralph. Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
It was at this moment you seen the cart being sledded down the hill by Bucket.
What's that? Is that a lesser restoration potion / heal? Good boy, Bucket. Timmy fell down the well. We need help more now than ever.
Roll me a D100, Fizz.
Oh no.
No, 100%. Roll me a D100.
If it's a 1, it's Bucket with a bucket full of lesser restoration potion.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, if it's a 1, that's what it is. If it's under 10, Bucket still shows up with the cart. No. Okay. Sorry.
There we go.
But I tried. I really tried. All right. We've got about 20 minutes left to go, so we're gonna go for another 10 minutes with the combat, and then I have something to do at the end. So Taiji, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to step around this side, and you'll see Taiji, like, looking, getting a bit anxious, trying to work out what he can do to help all his mates. Can't really do anything at this second, so he's going to pull out a little wand. And he's going to drop a fireball in here somewhere that's going to hit these two in front of him and no one else.
Loves it.
Nice.
Loves it. Loves it. So let's add them to the group roller. Your save DC is what, 16?
Yep.
Alright, give me some damage.
Damage is at 3rd level, so it's this.
Now, does that wand of yours just work? There's no risk of it exploding in your hands or anything?
No, it works unless I use up both charges, and I've got to do a roll to see if it blows.
Yeah, to see if it fucks up. Yeah,
25.
25 damage.
That's a lot of fucking low ones.
Yep, let's roll. They both fail. Let's apply the damage. Okay, they have both been damaged by the fireball. Let me just see if either of them need a bloody token. Yes, the knight now does. Alright, cool. So the knight's looking quite singed. You can see smoke pouring out from underneath his armor. Like you've probably crisped a whole bunch of bones in there. The Naga's still looking a bit crispy, but still okay. Anything else? Bonus action movement? Anything like that?
Yeah, where'd my sword go that was up here somewhere?
It's that 5 foot. Sorry,
it's
Fizz
that
changed the
token.
picture of it.
Dude,
Yeah.
you need to do so many concentration checks as well.
Huh?
Oh wait, do you need concentration checks for spiritual weapon?
No.
No,
No.
not
No.
concentration.
What, you can't? Oh my god, that's crazy.
No. Yeah. That one, and I think Guardian of Faith is also not concentration, which is an incredibly powerful spell for that.
Well, it can only move 20 feet, so it's going to have to come down here and attack the singed dude.
Yeah. So the knight or the
Knight,
guy.
because he's nearly
Yep.
dead.
Go for it. Hold ahead.
And then I think I did it at that. So 17 to hit.
Misses. These guys are in full plate mail, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Stalls.
Yeah,
Nice try.
that's alright.
Yep.
Um,
Alright.
That's me done then.
Once you're moving away, skeleton stand. Okay, no problem. Alright, let me see. Well, those two are down. You're still standing. And it's these guys up here. So, Fizz, these guys, skeletons that are on the top right mountain, have been shooting at mostly you all along. I'm going to continue to do so.
Nice. This was my plan all along. These skeletons are gonna shoot the mount, the Naga,
yeah.
the other guy.
Not with a nat 20, they're not, though. So that's one. 16 will miss you, and then dirty 20 will hit. So a normal hit will be 8 reduced to 5, and then the crit will be 7 reduced reduced to 4. So 9 damage in total for all three of those guys. And Effie, could you please roll me a death saving throw just to me, please?
Yeah.
Let's keep things under suspense.
Fuck.
Not letting me choose. Okay, here we go.
Maybe choice is an illusion.
Is it gonna work?
Okay, no, I can see that.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Can you see
Well,
it?
No, but it's a surprise even to me. So
Okay.
even
Alright.
I don't know how I'm going.
I will private message you, Mod, because you should know.
Well, if it's nat 20, you have to tell me.
Yeah, obviously, I would have told you if it was, and it's not. So I'm going to tell you. I'm just sending you the number.
Wish we had blind rolls. Because
I'm
so many
going
times
to
people give it away.
use my divine. What's the divine god pray thing?
Divine intervention.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna say, God, I wish I wore more comfortable shoes. And I'm gonna roll for that. And
Sure.
Getting washed by underwear.
come on, 11 or less.
Oh dear.
I did it. Fuck yes.
All right, Mod. If you want more comfortable shoes to appear on your feet while you're unconscious, they will. But that's your divine intervention for the next 7 days.
I'm leaning into this bit. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
They better be the best fucking shoes ever, though.
Oh, they're amazing. They're the best shoes you've ever seen. Unfortunately, they aren't fireproof.
Are they made out of cord?
Yes, they're made out of cord that is specially woven from pride silk.
Can I just point out, Mark's actually stealing my divine intervention right now and destroying the. He thinks my god would give me something that gets destroyed instantly. Come on, Mark. Come on. First time, actually, second time I've ever rolled divine, whatever it is.
Yeah. All right. So This skeleton alchemist guy with the acid vials finally decides to throw at someone else and tries to target Fizz. Just check something.
I choose to
Unfortunately,
fail. Oh.
it's not a saving throw. But unfortunately, one of them is so poorly thrown that it instead splashes onto the Naga.
Ah, that was my... See, I was like, hit me, so it
Yeah.
hits on him. That's what I was thinking.
So the Naga takes 2 acid damage and hisses in the direction of that skeleton, and the knight behind him looks up and just points a bone finger. Is just like that skeleton alchemist is now unnoticed. With having seen that, these two aren't game enough to shoot at Fizz again, so they're going to be targeting Taiji. Taiji is within short range, but he is going to get cover from the thing, so I'm going to give you half cover. Both of them, so you get +2 to your AC. Let me see now. Skeleton. 17, so that'll be a miss. And 17, also a miss. So they both miss you. Now we've got the group up the back here. They're going to have to... What's that, Mud?
I just said, oh, I miss you too.
Love it. 1046.
On crit and miss.
This is how I deal with nervousness.
So these guys are gonna move around a little bit and get themselves into a better aiming position so that they can only have half-covered shots at Taiji instead of fully covered shots. So 3 more arrows coming to you, Taiji. Again, you'll be a +2 to AC for this. What is your current AC?
With the +2, 19,
Yeah.
20, 21, 22, it'll be 23.
Oh, wow. Well, it hits. One of them hits you. The other one misses so badly that... Have you got a bad guy next to you? Yeah, he's going to hit one of the other guys, probably the Naga. So let's have him do some damage at the Naga. Oh, 8 damage to the Naga and 6 piercing damage to you. The Naga now, you can start to see like that thing actually went, that arrow went straight through its skull, and it's starting to appear very cracked and crumbly. So nice one, dickhead skeleton. Frost Giant skeleton is still running away. Kadam, death saving throw to me, please. You have already failed 1 from the lightning bolt.
Okay.
Come on.
And we should get through the rest of the round pretty quickly at that point.
Okay. Noted. Yeah. That's my death save.
Okay, cool, thank you. Noted. Alright, Bone Nagas. One of them continues to run. The one down here by Taiji, let me see. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please? I think it's wisdom saving throw.
23.
Yep, never mind. It's so it like you see its mouth kind of clack open and closed a few times from behind the visor, like the split in the visor of the helm that it's wearing, and you can hear some twisted words in a language that. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Gnomish.
Okay, yeah, you don't understand the language. It's saying some words, but then one word does ring out in common, and it is flee. But you don't obey this creature's command. So you find there the Naga doesn't have any effect on you. It's going to stay where it is, however. The other one that's on Fizz's back here, that Fizz is on its back rather, is going to continue moving its 30 feet through there. And then, oh dear. Hey Jeff,
Huh?
you know how we were talking last night about you maybe rolling up a new character?
Yeah, but what if I put this forward first and hear me out? I've still got that inspiration point, and I've been definitely invoking a lot of my god lately.
Okay, I want you to
These two?
I want you to roll that death save that the last death save you rolled me again. That's going to use your inspiration. It's the only way I can save you.
Nah, one, nah, one, nah, one, nah, one, nah.
Thanks for your support, Mod.
We like comedy here. Reroll your
Okay.
escape to a nat
Okay,
one,
so
fuck
with
hilarious.
that changes that one because you are about to get hit by another lightning bolt, which is going to cause you to fail one. So you're now, it's pretty clear to everyone, on 2 fails and 1 success. After that, and Taiji, I'm going to need a deck save, please.
I'm not very good at these ones, and that'll be a fail.
It certainly will. Okay, 8d6.
Fuck me. Roll low, fuck yeah.
Yeah, how's 33 for you?
Oh,
Lightning
that's
damage.
alright. Okay, I can take
You
that.
still standing?
Yep.
Okay, no worries. So Taji's still up. That's the Naga's turn. Bone Knight's going to run down. Let's see what spell slots he has left.
Okay,
All of those. Okay, so this will just be a Wrathful Smite. So that'll just be a D6 Psychic if it gets through.
how far away do they have to be?
Like to invoke that fear now.
Fuck, 5 feet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he can't actually move closer to you. Well done. No,
I mean-
great. Well done. Perfect. He can't. He's still scared of you. He can't move closer. So really, he shouldn't have been able to move closer last turn either.
Well, really, it was just an intimidation roll too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
It's not a magic.
No. Here's what I'm going to do. All right, is that he's not going to run close. He's going to hesitate for a moment, and instead of Wrathful smiting you with his greatsword, he's just going to shoot you twice with his longbow. Flat rolls.
Yep.
Miss and miss. So all good. He goes pum pum, and that has no effect. And so he's instead going to. He can't move closer this round. He's going to move himself over to this direction, sort of to the side, getting closer to his troops over there. And that's his turn. And now we just have the one that's riding the snake next to Taiji. Now, how's your health looking, Taiji?
Alright.
Because I can't. It's not actually adjusting on the tokens. I need you to let me know how bad you look.
I
He's
will
on
roll up.
85.
No, I'm at half health, 51 still.
Okay. So you're not necessarily dead. So 20 to hit. And this is at your regular AC now. 21 and
No, it's 21 to hit.
22. All right, so 2 hits. And there's the last one, just so you believe me. So 2 hits. First one is 19 necrotic damage. Second one is 15 necrotic damage. So 34 in. Sorry, 34 in total.
Yep.
Are you still standing?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Ralph, it's your turn.
Yep. I'll roll my wisdom save.
All right. Please go for it.
Haha! I'm doing better.
Definitely
Doing
not.
better.
But
You needed
not quite
to
enough.
save that. You needed to save that. Fuck.
Yeah. All right. So now at
My
this
first
point,
one over a 6, so like,
at this point, Fizz, I think you might only be able to get a glimpse of this out of the corner of your eye, just in the way you're clung onto this thing. Taiji, you'll be able to see this. The corruption to the north is beginning to spread further south, especially with these guys having, effectively spilled quite a bit of blood in the name of their master. And so you can see it rolling forward, and it probably rolls forward to about, let me draw a line here for you guys, but in line with these 2 rocks that are to the north of you, and kind of, it's probably going to come right up to where you are, Ralph. Like it sort of moves up super quickly, and it's like you're right on the edge of it. You can sort of see into it. And in the darkness, like floating in the sky sort of above you, you can see the cloud inky sort of, mist, whatever it is, start to take shape into the screaming figure. And it's not solid at all. It's like an apparition, but it's the screaming figure and it's huge in the sky, a gargantuan in the sky, but it looks like a humanoid, some kind of like horned figure, perhaps a tiefling, shrouded in robes and completely shrouded in darkness. It appears to be screaming in agony, like absolute terror and pain. You can see the image on the map now at the north there. But with it, it locks eyes with... Wow. Well, locks eyes with the corpse of Kadum. Well, not the corpse, but the unconscious body of Kadum and the form of Effie. Then looks at both Ralph and Taiji. I was hoping to get through before my friends fell. You need to run. You're not ready to face this yet. I'm gonna do what I can to help. And you see the darkness sort of boil and begin to emit bolts of crackling eldritch energy from this creature, and they begin to strike the Naga and the skeletal knights that are remaining. And that, folks, is where we're going to leave it this week. And you'll see what happens when we return.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
It has been a pleasure.
So close to a TV game.
No, we were fine.
That was fun.
Thanks to Sirenscape for the music and sound effects.
Yeah, thanks to all of you beautiful people in the audience for hanging out. I have not been paying attention to chat, so I haven't shouted anyone out. I'm very sorry, but I love you all.
We got lots of people. 7 Dungeons, Cindy, friendly here, Sweet Pea.
Nice. Well, thanks again.
More in there.
Special thanks to people who've died in wars for the freedom we enjoy today.
Indeed.
Yeah, not much chat tonight. So if you just want to interact with us, obviously jump in the chat, say hi.
Or just show up to Jason's house.
Yeah, all that. Hey, thanks, Sweet B, for the 2-month subscription.
What the shit? Why am I getting monitored?
You're not.
It says monitoring mod.
No, it says monitoring mod comments. Anyway, don't stress about that. We will see you all next week.
Next week.
For episode 12, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
folks.
much. Bye for now.
I got money that it's Mod's boots that are gonna